What is up, everybody? It is Tuesday night, and I'm about to feed a shit ton of rats off. I figured I'd go live. What's up, live feedings? Eden's Den, Geo, what's good? Dialogue. Anybody want to join? The link is in the chat. Let me know. I'm just gonna feed some snakes, hang out. Yes, I'm drinking some beer, so if anybody doesn't want to see me drinking, leave. If you don't want to see. If you want to see, stay. Please stay. Please stay. Organic, what's up, brother? How you doing, brother? Like, cheers. Cheers. Man, I need to add you on IG because I need to show you some pictures. You're gonna like what I have. What's up, Fries? Chris, what's going on, bro? 4S, Kevin, what is up? Anybody, like I said, anybody want to join? The link is in the chat. You can join. I got music playing. I think it's a little loud. I got music playing. Like I said, no fucks given, right? No fucks given. All right, I got you, Organic. I'll add you. Give me a little bit. I won't forget. I'll add you because I want to show you some pictures of the stuff that I'm growing. You'll like it. You will like it. But yeah, anybody want to join? More than welcome to join. I'm just gonna feed a bunch of snakes and hang out. Probably like an hour or two, 3 or 4. We'll see. Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Chris. Right there. Bam. Keywords. Like, share, subscribe. Let's go. Let's go. But like I said, anybody want to join, please join. Just me. Like I said, feeding some snakes. I got a bunch of rats I just picked up. And yeah, so you guys want to hang out and talk with me or just ask questions. I'll periodically look at the chat to see what questions to answer, but I'm going to start feeding some stuff. Got to get my tags ready, which are... Got the stack of tags, so I know who I feed, so I can write it all down. So I'll be feeding off some beautiful Noris and some beautiful ASFs. I'm gonna go Noris first, aka Norwegians. I got a good amount. I got a lot more ASX, but now you guys are not going to see the feedings. I'm just going to throw them in there because, we don't promote that live feeding shit. Even though I feed live, but, we don't promote recording live feeding shit. But look at that. We got some Dumbos. A little Dumbo right there. A couple Dumbos. That's a Dumbo. Well, Chris, you can join before you leave. I mean, always. My feeding is very simple. Toss them in, let them eat. Hope you guys don't mind the music, but I'm not changing it. These snakes are hungry, man. They're grabbing them quick. Charging phone, so charge and join. Multitask. I'm only kidding, Chris. Join when you can. Molly. Hey, 4 people watching. I feel special. Thank you, 4. Damn, that one hit hard. Lester, she's ready. She's going to grab it before it hits the bottom of the tub. Watch. She did it. Might have lit it up. She got it. She got it.
I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I feel myself trying to show you?
They hungry. They hungry.
I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. I made promises that I walked out on. I've had days I feel I don't deserve love. So think what you think. Just don't call me up. Mistake, but I make some. Can't argue with
Look at
that.
that. Caught it midair. Midair.
I get it because I asked her. Better say sometimes I might be a lot.
Look at, can you guys see her? No, she didn't come out. So this is Blue Ghost Girl. She's hungry. I think she ate right away after she laid. Got it. Trying to feed her, but she's waiting on pre-lay shed, so she's gonna get something small. Because I don't think she'll eat. She's red stripe. She's ready to go. Let's give her something. Mistake. I think there's ASFs. I gotta need some very white music there. I got a bunch of ASFs, Kevin. I'm feeding off right now. Well, after the Norries. Ooh, look at my pie girl. Is she gonna come out? No, she's gonna come out. Whoa! Did you guys see it? Oh, no, I didn't use the camera. She almost bit me. She came out hungry. I feel like I'm at a standstill, waiting for you to tell me I'm okay. If time heals, tell me why do I kill myself? I'm quick. I'm not a mistake. I've got qualities that I'm not proud of. She's deep in shed, but my snake's deep no matter what. Bam, got it. Quickness. Kevin, jump on, brother. Look, she's ready. And 1, 2, bam. Oh, she grabbed it but missed it. She grabbed it, but it got away. She'll get it again. Let's see the sable girl. She needs to eat. And these are a little smaller, but... Oh, she got it. Yes. Bam, that's her first male after laying. Not bad. Took her 2 weeks. Let's go to Keys' Ultramel girl. She's got eggs, so let's see if she eats. I don't think she's gonna eat. She hasn't been in my care long enough to be on my feeding schedule. She gets fed a lot more than normal. Oh, we got C joining. It's Mr. Kevin.
What's up?
What's up, brother?
Just playing with some ASFs.
What's that?
Just playing with some ASFs.
I'm about to play with some for a little bit.
Yeah, these things are like humping all over the place.
Damn, I see. All right, so there goes all the nories. That was what?
You holding on to any of the ASFs, or are you feeding them all off?
No, I'm feeding them all off. I only breed nories right now, just a handful.
Gotcha.
And that's just for hatchlings. But I go to Martin for all my other stuff. Damn, I got a lot of ASFs to feed off.
I got one that might be getting fed off soon. She bit the hell out of me earlier.
No work, brother, tonight?
I get off early now. I mean, I go in at noon and get off by 9.
Oh, all right. Yo, how was the cookout?
Oh, it was cool, man. It was real cool. Yeah.
You know what wasn't cool?
What's that?
Me not being there.
Oh, you knew that. I had a feeling you were going to say that.
What's up, Blakers? You working, brother? Well, get off of work. Come on, join. Yo, Kaiju, get in on here. The links are, scroll up through the chat. The link's up there. Or here, I'll repost it. Get in here, Dylan. I haven't seen your pretty hair in a long time. There you go. Get your ass in here. All right, but now I got to be selective about the ASFs. Who gets what?
You finish off the Norwegians?
Yeah, they're all done.
Or the Dumbos or whatever they were?
Well, they're Norwegians. They're just Dumbo line. You know, big old droopy ears.
Yeah. I just finished changing the bedding out on these last 3 bins. Topping the food and water off.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I did 5 or 6 of them Sunday night when Jeremy was on. Was this your regular feed day?
What's that?
Is this your regular feed day?
No. My feed days are random. Generally, it's over the weekend, but I'm not working this whole week, so I hit up Martin today. I was like, hey, I'm going to come get rats.
Right. Yeah, I ain't too far from being in the bed, I'll tell you that.
I'm pretty far from being in bed.
Yeah? You work tomorrow?
Yeah, no, I'm off this whole week.
Oh, sweet. I'm off next week.
Yeah, why didn't I add him? Look at this stud.
There he is.
Let me change this.
Yo, I still haven't seen pictures of what I sent you. Get the child's baseball hat off your head and explain. Oh, we can't hear you, Eric. But he's on hat game, so I'm going to have to wear a hat then.
He must have a cop behind him.
No, he's sitting in a parking lot pretending to be working.
Oh, gotcha.
Damn, a lot of these ASFs he gave me, man, I could start a colony with them.
Hey, why didn't you say something? I got my phone turned the wrong way.
There you go. There, you can stop about my hat shit now. Fuck off.
Yo, what's up with the post?
I thought I made a post.
I didn't see nothing about what you got from me.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I made a post.
I might be slacking on. I might have missed it, but I'm just saying.
Give me a few seconds.
I mean, all you did was brag on how pretty that yellow belly pied was.
You motherfucker. I even tagged you in it.
Did you? Did I like it?
I don't know. I just that much. I just wasn't pizza fast. Shut up, Dawn. Shut up. I'm going bald because of people like you.
Oh, you got a bomb project? I mean, I don't want to put mine on because I look better in it, so I'll keep my Hardwire Exotics on. Yep. Yo, come on, fuckhead. Go back in the tub. Oh, grab it. Shit.
And you sound like a girl.
No, the ASF jumped out. But I caught it and he ate it. Can't have loose rats, man. They do damage.
Again, you mean?
Ooh, redhead was right there. Almost got my finger.
Sunday night, I was switching them over to clean bins, and one of them jumped up, and I caught it in my hand, and when I went to grab its tail, it jumped again. It jumped like 3 times, like 2 feet up in the air out of my hand. I caught it 3 times before I finally got its tail and put it in the bin.
Get out. Sorry, I'm yelling at the dog.
You're not sorry. Don't lie. You know, I'm a little disappointed in you, sir.
And me?
Yeah.
Why? Because I'm listening to Jelly Roll?
No, I love Jelly Roll, but
because you guys look alike?
That's what the girl at Subway said that one day, too. Fuck out of here. I walked in the one day when I was all scruffy and fucking had my one hat on, and they're like, what? Like, at first, she goes, I had to double look. She said, I was shocked. I was like, I've been to his concerts. I've met him. I was like, I know who he is. Because he's like, oh, I didn't know. But, no, because I figured, you know, maybe such a nice friend of mine, you know, that I sent something to would have packed a shirt or something in that box. I
didn't order your size, man. I'm broke. I haven't been working at all. And your shirt is not cheap to buy.
Hey,
so
put on the Cardi outfit and get to work.
Trust me, I wanted to. I 100%. And I felt bad I didn't, but I just your shirt alone, like, there's no profit being made. Your shirt's free, and it's like $16 just for the shirt. Like, and I'm like, I'm broke beyond broke right now.
Yeah, you let me know next time you order it. I have no problem paying for it.
No, you can't pay for it. I didn't pay for mine from you, so it's not happening. You just gotta wait.
I'm the wrong guy. I just saw a rogue ASF.
You know what you need? A blowgun. does amazing because it pins them to the wall. And then you just feed them off. That's what I do.
Yeah, but my snakes are at my cousin John's, 2 hours away. Where the fuck are they at now?
I'm upsizing the males on some of my hatchling juveniles. They're getting some bigger stuff.
Let's get that door away. All right, I'm on a mission now.
Hey, D, how do you feel about the change in Jelly Roll's music?
Oh, I haven't heard nothing new. I think I'm still stuck on his old stuff.
Yeah, like he's kind of leaning toward more country now.
I don't mind because I really like his voice. His fucking voice is phenomenal. Like, he's got an amazing, amazing voice. Like, if I was a woman, I'd sleep with him because of his voice.
That's just because you're easy, don't lie.
What's up, Lukey Dookie? Big Ant. What is up, bro? The Big Ant. Yo, the link is in the chat. Let me see. Wait. Yeah, post it again, Big Ant. I haven't seen your beautiful big face in a minute.
What's up, Blake? You're in multiplayer.
Multiplayer. What is up? Links in the chat if you want to join.
Yeah, you know what's some
Anybody
bullcrap?
can join. This is no fucks given.
I gotta buy my kid one. I gotta buy my kid one of these hats because he said I'm taking that. I'm like, nope, you're not taking this one.
So my wife, she's funny. She's like, it looks like bomb nutted on your head.
I just like it. Kind of reminds me like if you were a painter.
Yeah, or paintballing. Paintball gun splatter. It's actually one of my favorite. My favorite hat is Nicole's hats. Besides mine, I love my 2 hats from Nicole, and then it goes bomb, and then it goes my hardwire hat. But my next favorite hat will be from Jolly, because they got the same green, and I like this green. So
I think I've come to a new conclusion with all the extra sticker shit I have. I'm gonna start fucking making my van a mobile fucking billboard for everybody on the windows. On the windows, because if I ever got to get rid of it, I mean, I can scrape them off.
So when I move and I build my snake room, I'm gonna have one wall dedicated. I'm gonna draw everybody's logo on there that I follow. Not that I follow, but like the main people I talk with. Of course, mine's gonna be in the middle, biggest one of all, and then just have everybody's all around it, and there'll be room for other people's to get added on there. But it's all gonna be drawn and painted on, all done by hand by me. Because I'm pretty good at that shit. I just don't do it as often as I should.
Yeah. It's like when I get home.
Then I'm gonna have Ship Your Reptiles underneath because that's who I sponsor.
Man,
they don't sponsor me, but this is who I use all the time, every day, all the time.
No, I'm not gonna get into a big conversation, but another company would have been $15 cheaper minimum.
Yeah, I don't. So that other company you're talking about, I'm pretty sure I know who you're talking about. And I tried introducing myself to him, and a certain head suspect introduced me to him so we could talk about business-wise. And he just blew me off and talked to the certain suspect instead. So I'm sticking with them no matter what. I didn't like that. And I'm not saying he intentionally did it, but he had a business opportunity right there and just blew me off. And it was all certain somebody was introduced me into him to do a business deal and just blew me off and want to talk about bike riding. So I was like, sticking with these people right here.
So I've
Yo,
come to
I got 2 snakes that are 10 days past due laying.
I've come to a conclusion that if my big super stable don't go, I'm gonna send her to somebody to breed next year. I just gotta find something worthwhile.
I mean, no, that's fucking easy. I mean, he's like right here, like right here, right here.
Even if she does go this year, she's gonna have to spread that. Well, I think me and you are the only 2 people I know as of right now in our group.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna put it. I'm like,
I know. We'll talk
I
later.
haven't thought about this.
What up, Darian?
Wait. No, you don't know what I'm gonna say, but you might know. So
I
haven't thought about doing this yet.
We can talk
but,
later so you don't let the secret out.
No, I don't give a fuck about it. It's gonna make everybody want it. But I want to put Blue Ghost to it. So it's gonna go to and then it's gonna go to the Banana Blue Ghost male. And then what I said. Remember what I said last week about mixing stable with a certain gene? Well, it's there. So 2 birds, 1 stone.
Yep.
One
What's
nut.
up, Darian? Hope you're doing good, brother.
Oh shit! What's up, man? I'm so sorry for your loss. And that's kind of all I want to say. Like, I don't want to jump and make it all emotional or anything like that, but I'm extremely sorry. I hope you're doing good. If you want to jump on, you're more than welcome to. The link is in the chat.
Don't jump. We can't afford the earthquake. Florida might end up part of an island then. But
I mean, like, look who's talking.
This is what me and him do to each other.
But the link is in the chat. I'll post it again. If you want to come on, you're more than welcome to come on. Anybody's more than welcome to come on. I just posted it again. This is no Fux Given, FUX. Just I gotta reiterate that all the time. It doesn't sound like the other word, but we know what I mean. Look at this stud Kevin with those awesome lights above his head, just looking around like a lost puppy, looking for that.
I'm looking for this ASF.
He's trying to catch it.
I seen it. And I almost had it twice with the tongue, but I couldn't reach it. Hey, I'm going to jump off for a second. I'll be back. I just got to use my flashlight.
All right. If you don't come back, I'm disowning you.
I'll be back. I just want to see if it's still over here where I lost it at or if it got somewhere else where I can see it.
Or you can just go sit backstage if you want.
All right, that'll work. Bump me backstage, see if it'll let me use my light.
If I don't see you, text me.
All right, I'll be back if it disconnects me.
Okay.
Right. See.
You gonna bump him backstage? Oh, never mind. He left.
No, he does it. Oh, he did leave. Eric, man, I got this fucking sable calico girl, 66% het clown. She's calling your name.
It would be if the funds weren't super tight right now, like you.
Oh, mine's beyond super tight. A fart can't even come out of how tight it is.
Hey, mine's so beyond tight that I had to get in advance off of work for some stuff.
Oh, okay. That's pretty tight.
And I still owe money on a snake.
Shit, I think I could get an advance, but I haven't even thought about that. But I'm trying to quit this job to move to Georgia and get a better job.
Yeah, you don't want to do that yet until.
I mean, I could and just say fuck them and not pay them. But then what kind of character would that be for me?
All right, D. Darian said he would, but he appreciates it, but he's taking a break from lives for a while.
All right, brother. Understandable. Just want to let you know the offer is there.
That and plus the worst part about it is fucking shipping costs.
Shipping lately, because of how low the market is more than the snakes. Generally, depends on what kind of snake you're buying, but generally, at least what they're buying for me, it's more because I've been getting rid of a lot of low end shit, so they've been
Well,
paying more for shipping than anything.
fuck them snakes I got in that off Dylan. Value wise, compared to that, like I paid way below what I should have. We know that,
Oh,
but like
agreed.
the shipping was almost as much as the snakes were.
I mean, for what I got off of Dylan, I don't think I came close to what that snake is worth. Like, not even a fraction of what that snake is worth.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm still really excited to start plugging that pinstripe leopard, red stripe, that clown male into stuff.
I'm excited that my snake from Dylan locked with my pastel blade clown. So, 100% het clowns, pos het puzzle, pos het ghosts. Like, let's go. Like, I'm excited. And I got a lot of puzzle stuff now. So
I'm excited to see your results this year on the blue to blue.
Me too. But if you notice, I don't talk about it too much because I don't want to,
jinx it. Yeah, I
count the eggs before they hatch.
Yeah, I just want to see like if it proves up and like you get a definitive answer.
Exactly. Me too. Which, in a sense, I'm kind of excited because it could go both ways. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to go recessive because of what I've already done with the project in the 5 years. But I had that one clutch that was bred to a visual orange ghost from a visual blue ghost, and I didn't hit all ghosts. So if I don't hit all blue ghosts, it's going to be co-dominant, but I'm still excited about it because then there's a potential for a super form. And who knows what a super blue is going to look like. It might be the next Orange Dream. You got super OD, and then you got a super BD, big D's, like.
If that's the case, then you'd have to just imagine like what that would do in a nice line of Xanthic. Because you start off with like.
So you went Xanthic with that? Because I would think a nice line of like Desert Ghost or Enhancer.
No, listen, because of the colorations and stuff and that, you think about how some of the Xanthics are steely when they first start, and maybe that kicking in with it just kind of blues out the snake even more.
You're right. Or what about the Lori or the Super Lori?
Well, that's just an HRA, but no, I guess.
But I'm saying you mix that with my blue gene, and that's gonna be a bluer snake than already what the Lori produces. Look at you. Like that might be.
I guess the Lori was different than the HRA actually. Because the HRAs aren't fucking blue snakes.
See, but I don't like HRAs.
I do, but it just depends on the project they're in. Everything has its place.
I don't like the name. I don't like the name bugs me. It's a confusing name to people. Like if you're not already in the game, it's a very confusing name. Like it's just red Xanthic and then a red Xanthic, which is
what you said there. If my male puts on enough weight and this year, that's something I'd be excited to send you and see what it comes out as, considering he's got hypo. That acid.
Now, yeah. What do you think that would do though with Sable, the HRA? Because that might work really good together. What's up, Carlos? Brother, you want to join?
I think the super form of HRA in Sable would be stellar.
And then you throw Hurricane in there or Trick. Or I mean, they're all the same thing, but you know.
See, I don't like them because those aren't enough pattern changing. That's something
What
that
do you mean they're not enough pattern changing? Hurricane, it's phenomenal what it does with pattern.
it's phenomenal stuff. But I've been stuck on the confusion and all that and stuff.
All right, I do like confusion a lot.
The confusion, the acid and stuff like that, the statics. I mean,
Acid, I think, would be phenomenal in there. Like, acid is another gene I want, but I'm not like.
we got it.
I know you got it. I don't have it yet. There's no Wii.
Hey, I'm not stingy.
But it's not in my collection. There's no Wii. Like, I don't have it yet.
Listen,
I will, but not yet.
We'll work out a deal. If that mail gets up to size, I'll just send them to you this season coming up.
Okay. I like it. Well, no, I got to send you a female. You can't send me the male.
I would prefer him go there with a better incubator and somebody that's gonna be able to watch better.
Well, we'll have to talk more about it, but that's not how it's supposed to work out.
I know
you're supposed to get the female.
but you've given me killer deals, and like, I don't care what we spread them around with to get them going. We just make deals and fucking.
Well, we'll have a lot of split clutches, is what we'll have.
If I help somebody out, it helps me out.
Okay. Well, we'll talk about it, but
because he won't be key to what I want to do to another season down the road anyway.
What's up, Arachnid? Long time no see.
Yeah.
It's been a while since you've been on. Like, God, like over a year. Puzzle Blue Ghost. All day, Carlos. All day. Like, I'm working on it. Like, I might do it this season. I might, because I have 100% hat puzzle, 100% hat orange ghost. That I have a blue ghost female that I've bred to a DG, a desert ghost, NG pastel, but she's not gravid. She's not doing nothing. So I might throw him in there with that.
Dylan, that's another one I can't wait to get my hands on. My buddy has that pastel fire, red stripe, stranger het clown male that I'm gonna be using this year too.
I don't like stranger anymore. I used to like it, but it does do really good things in certain genes, but after seeing the super form,
but hold on. I'll tell you my thought process on that, right? Like, I'm thinking you get that regardless of even the super form, you get that and you put it with a pattern mutation, it's gonna be badass. Like, you got
like what pattern though? What gene would you go that mutates the pattern? What way would you go?
You can throw it with leopard. You can throw it with any of the ones we've talked about tonight so far.
Leopard. All right. So if you put it with leopard, it's gonna stripe it out. It's gonna stripe it. It's gonna elongate.
Yeah, but then you got Trick, Blitz, Hurricane, Static, Acid, Confusion. You got.
I think you're all right. So Hurricane, Trick, all that, and Acid. I think it'll probably do really good with, because it's gonna confuse the fuck out of the pattern, but make it dark as fuck at the same time. So I think that's good.
And then even in with like puzzle, cryptic, yada yada yada.
Arachnid, I got blue ghost to blue ghost cooking. I got sable 100% het clowns cooking. I have I don't know what his pairing was. My buddy Snake. It's a plethora of genes in that. There's a lot. Nothing recessive. What else? And then I got two. What?
Stranger Blackheads will be happening this year for sure.
See, that's going to be nice. I think that's going to be a really dark snake with really highlighted. Like, this is what I'm guessing what's going to come out of that. It's going to be a really dark snake, okay, with pretty nice pattern, but highlighted turns. Like, so the corners of alien heads, the corners of hooks, they're going to be bright. They're going to have highlights in those.
Too. using my buddy's snake, if it picks up the pastel fire or red stripe in on that combo too.
I don't think you need that in there right now.
I would like to see a blackhead stranger with fire and red stripe. And all of them would be.
I like red stripe a lot, and like, so I got some really nice red stripe, but the nicest red stripe I have is from Jeremy. All right, Bod's Exotics, and it was the last of his line that he was selling of his red stripe that was producing full dorsal stripes, and this snake, it's. I probably shouldn't take him out because I've been feeding rats. But let me blow myself up. So this is a banana red stripe, 100% het puzzle, 66% het genetic stripe. So the camera, of course, is not going to do this thing any justice on the colors that are in this. But the striping is just all the way through.
Yeah.
All the way through. He's a powerhouse male, and he's... So if I have to describe him... How do I get myself out of this?
So you get yourself into it.
So, yeah, but I'm also in full screen. I don't want to be in full screen. So if I have to describe him, he's yellow, orange, purple, sunset orange, white, lavender, like, and then his few spots he has are like a rusty orange. Like, oh, he's got a couple dark blacks too, but the rest are like rusty orange. But this snake is sexy, like sexy, sexy, sexy. And this was the last male, or maybe the last one of his that he was releasing of his red stripe line that has this full stripe going through. Like, there's no breaks. It goes all the way through the snake. There's no breaks in the striping. Like down his dorsal. None. Oh, sorry. There's one. Right there. There's one. But he's sexy. The snake is just absolutely beautiful. Let's feed him.
You have a good one, LJ.
Well, have a good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
The only downfall is that one I got off you. He only has legitimately like one season potential with me.
Who?
The clown.
Really?
Think about it. I only need him for that one gene.
Yeah, but if you don't hit that one gene without spider, then you need him again. Just saying.
Hoping, yeah, I know. I'm hoping that's a potential one season.
I'm hoping for you too, because that'd be dope. But you got to hit multiples, because I want one without spider in it too. So.
Yeah, but if I get one without that, that'll increase my chances of not worrying about the spider anymore.
Yes. That's true too. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
That and it'll prove to me that he's actually got it. So then I'll have evidence for whenever, because I got another buddy interested in it if it does do that because he likes spiders.
I had a
But
guy come today. He bought some racks off me, and he bought some spiders, but he only bought them as pets. And I was like, nah, you still shouldn't have bought them. So, because I eventually I know he's gonna want to breed.
yeah. Oh, a lot of people still buy spider and still breed it, and it's a badass gene in the long run. It's just
Spider is a beautiful pattern changing snake.
they have their place and they don't have their place in certain things. You know what I mean?
How did I miss those two?
But yeah, hopefully I know this upcoming season will be nice because I'll have a couple more blackhead girls up to size. I can throw some stuff to, and
That's what I need some blackhead females. Because I only got one blackhead in my collection. It's a beautiful male, single gene. But he's pretty fucking sexy.
I sold that one male, which it sucks, but I didn't want the albino floating around.
Cheers to that. Cheers to that.
Like the only albino complex, like anything in the albino is complex. It's the Ultimo, and I wouldn't mind candy or lavender possibly, but like nothing. Just regular albino.
Nothing straight albino. Like the straight albino gene is just a washout ass gene. My opinion, folks. My opinion.
My opinion too. Like that's why even with the big snakes, the berms and stuff, you won't catch me with a regular. You won't catch me with an albino berm ever. You won't catch like when I kept retics, I wouldn't keep anything white face.
See, I like albino berms. Like it was my first very big snake. Like, well, not my first big snake, but it was my first big snake that I really loved and enjoyed. That
I just don't like the washout that happens. Like like a lot of albino complex and a lot of snakes.
But there's no big washout in berms. They keep their pattern, but they just dull. So, oh yeah, it washes out. Okay, you're right. Sorry.
Thank you.
They just dull.
I've been doing Burmese for that's one thing you won't win an argument with me about.
No, I'm not trying to win one. You're right. You're right. I just love mine. Like, I mean, my favorite berm of all time. I just love green berms. I love them. I think they're fucking gorgeous. You know, it's one of my favorite until I seen Dylan's his labyrinth and then the pied, and I'm just like, well, okay, that just tops what I like, but I still love my green berms. Like,
yeah, but Blaker, I just don't like. If I want yellow and white, like
black pastel albino is the best thing ever that happened to albino.
But like, it's still just plain albino with black pastel. To me, it's
like black pastel albino is the best ever. It's like spot nose and clown. It just fits perfectly with the gene. Like there's just the brightness of the white and the brightness of the yellows and the oranges in that. It's amazing.
Yeah, but you get that white brightness with black pastel with black.
Yeah, but you don't get that cleanness, that clean defined sharpness.
Yeah, you do. Go look at albino blackheads.
know.
Yeah, you do.
Albino blackheads, their heads blush out. It fades into the color.
Your head blushes out when you don't have a hat on. I don't want to hear it. See, blushed out.
Yeah, it's blushed out to the light. It's blinding, but
you're a fucking albino. You
know what, Eric? Don't make me drive out there and smack you around.
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Right? Don't tempt me with a good time. Carlos, get your ass on here. You know your genetics too. Come on. The link is in the chat. Or do I got to email it to you?
Yeah, the chat is in the link.
The chat is in the link. Exactly. Stranger Puzzle is crazy. It is. He said that. Stranger Puzzle is crazy, but I just don't like. I mean, I'll take a stranger all day long, but I don't see myself buying
Where do
one.
you see Stranger Puzzle?
Uh, he's making them right here.
Oh, Stranger Puzzle here.
He's making them, or has made them, but I think he's making them. I think he has made them, but he's making them. It's. We made a deal last year. If he hit 2 Stranger Puzzles, he was going to give me one.
Listen,
His wife didn't agree. I remember his wife didn't agree, but then she was like, but he was, and then he told me he's got me this year if he does it. So.
Listen, I know what you did for them pies that time, so I can only imagine what you do for a Stranger Puzzle. The same.
I tried a new vape today, and I love it. Raspberry lemon.
That's my favorite. I don't care. Leave me alone.
I like that. Kaju, get on here. Why are you just in the chat?
Kaju, what am I looking up on Morph Market? Because
face Stranger Puzzles.
Your name ain't Kaju.
But I'm telling you, asked.
Well, I don't know because we've been talking about a bunch of different snakes recently.
Stranger Puzzles is what you want you to look up.
Who's got it?
Not me.
Not me. You guys don't want me to comment on my opinions.
Ooh, you out in your snake room, Kevin?
Well, I'm in the room that used to be my snake room.
Didn't you hear him when he was on a second ago? His snakes are like 2 hours away from him right now.
They're in Pennsylvania. And my cousin.
Hey, I'm in Pennsylvania.
Oh yeah, but same thing.
I got the rats out here though. Well, 8 or 9 colonies of ASFs.
So you got no snakes at your house?
Nope.
Man, that's gotta be sad.
Well, the other side of this room is another room almost as big as this one. And I want to totally gut that side and put a sink in on that side and do the same thing I did in here with the drywall and insulation, all that crap.
I can't wait to see it.
So then I can have 2 snake rooms. This one might just turn into the ASF room.
Shit, when I move to Georgia or Tennessee, I'm doing shipping containers. I want to buy between 4 and 6 shipping containers, and I'm gonna build. So if I buy 4, 2 are gonna be snake rooms, 2 are gonna be rats. If I buy 3 are gonna be snakes, 3 are gonna be rats. But I'm gonna go ham on my rats. Like my rats are gonna have the top of the line, the best of it. Not at first. It's gonna gradually grow, but my rats are gonna have the best of fucking everything. Like everything. Controlled temperatures, everything. So I can fucking produce the best rats for my snakes to eat. And I am not, it's all gonna be from my collection. And then what I can't feed off is all getting frozen and then thawed out and fed off. And then if I have extra that I feel I want to let go, then I will sell to some people. But I just want to supply my snake collection and worry about me, not everybody else with my rats.
Right, that's what I'm working on with the ASF.
And eventually my snakes will get the best of the best upgrades, but my rats got to come first because they feed my snakes.
Yep. My cousin's doing Norwegians up at his place, and I'm going to do the ASFs here, and then
I think I got to live in Tennessee because I can't have ASFs in Georgia. It's illegal.
Right.
You know, as long as they don't know. So I can't be selling those if I do have them. I can't. I can bring some with me, and then just fucking use them and feed off, use for feeding for my colonies. But I'd rather do noris too, though, because they're just, I don't know. How I produce noris, they're just super juicy and fat and yummy, and
They're easier, but they're stinkier.
they are very, very stinkier. But then me being in Georgia, Tennessee, I'll be buying all my bedding and everything from Chris Davenport. So I ain't gonna worry about that. And with the aeration flow that I'm gonna have set up in this room, like you won't even know. Like won't even know. Won't
See,
even know.
if you ask me, I have to go back with Mike's theory. Like the ASFs would be ideal for like your littler stuff and starting them off because they'll be more developed. And then you switch over the Norwegians and they get a little bit bigger.
No, correct. But like I've never. Well, I can't say never. I've had. All right, so I've been breeding. I'm going on 6 years now. And let's say I have one snake a year that will not eat noris right out, and I don't feed pinkies. Everything gets pups. They got fur and they're crawling around. There's nothing ever gets pinkies ever. They get something moving around that gets them excited. They never get pinkies.
But them pups and stuff still are like just fresh off mom's tit and not like fully developed structurally inside.
True, but that gets them to the step of feeding on their own though with bigger meals. Like
I'm just saying the ASFs are more developed, more calcified, and different nutrients by being fully developed.
And they never get too big for my snakes.
true. That's one thing that's 100% true. Never get too big.
See, people like me don't have to worry about that.
Damn, I still got a bunch to feed off.
I just throw a couple in with a berm, and that takes care of the excess that are too big.
Yeah.
I had one berm. My buddy was like, "Hey, I got some old rats that are too big for my snakes to eat. Can I bring you a couple to feed off?" And he's like, "Yeah." I was like, "If you have enough to make it worthwhile." He goes, "Well, how many's worthwhile?" I'm like, "Well," I was like, "Depend." He goes, "They're probably big enough for an adult to eat." I'm like, "Well, my one berm," I was like, "still eat 20 pounds worth of rabbit with no problem." He goes, "Yeah." He goes, "I don't got 20 pounds of rats." I'm like, he goes, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Yeah." And I showed him the one girl I had at that time. He's like, "Holy fuck, that's a big snake." I'm like, "Yep." See, the nice thing is I never had to weigh berms or this and that. It was so nice. I knew when they were ready. Fucking these ball pythons and people want to know weights and shit. Fucking annoying.
Berms are more chill than the retics, ain't they?
100%.
Usually, like you get that one rare one, but it's like any animal, like dogs, cats. You can have your ones that are mellow, and you can have your ones that are just straight batshit crazy. In the 20 years I've been keeping big snakes, I've had one berm that was a psycho, and that's because it was a wild caught from down out of Florida. And me and him couldn't see eye to eye. All I wanted to do was love him, and all he wanted to do was bite me.
Sounds like most of your relationships.
Yeah, but if I get fucked up by him, it'd be cheaper damage than what some of these relationships can do. Yeah, but I was tired of playing, Russian roulette with a 10-foot male berm that was just an asshole.
Right.
I sent him to a buddy. My buddy's like, "Yeah, I like the nippy stuff," because he was big on retics and stuff at that time. They come down, and I packed him up. I told him, I was like, "When you get him out," because he had a friend pick him up. I was like, and I had to make sure that thing was closed, because if it would have got out in her car, she would have to leave the park there and have somebody come. I was like, "Whenever you get him out," I was like, "Get ready have your hooks out, and he's coming at you." He called me after he got it out. He goes, "Dude," he goes, I got tagged 5 times putting that thing in the fucking enclosure. I was like, I told you. A week and a half later, he goes, "Hey, do you want this burn back?" He goes, "I don't want to play with it no more."
The newness wore off, huh?
Yeah, he goes, "This thing's worse. This thing's worse than my meanest retic." I'm like, "I told you." I'm like, "No, I don't want him back." I was like, "You got him, you keep him." And then I talked to him the next day. I'm like, "Listen," I was like, "You really can't handle him." I was like, "I'll take him back. He'll be here permanently." Because he goes, I was like, "You were the only person that I would think of that I would trust to send something like that to." He goes, "Nah." He goes, "It's cool. I'll keep him." He still has him, and he still tries to kill him. He he's like me though. I got a 16 plus foot retic downstairs in my house that I have to have the windows in her enclosure covered because as soon as she sees me, she's straight on, ready to go.
Oh wow.
Yeah, cleaning day is not fun for her. People laugh at me. My one buddy came in there and he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm getting ready." I had like a thick coat on. I had 3 pairs of pants on. He goes, "Are you serious?" I'm like, "Dude," I'm telling you. I was like, "I can still move quick enough." I was like, "But if she gets me," I was like, "I want some padding in between." I'm like, because it's gonna mess me up. I got her out and changed, and he watched her. He's like, "Yeah." He goes, "I'm glad I was standing by the steps." He goes, "I almost ran upstairs at first." And he goes, "You were 15 feet away from me." I'm like, "Yeah, she's not nice."
Gearing up for war with her, huh?
Yeah.
That shit wild caught too.
No, just she was one of them. "Oh, she's a cute snake," the person thought, and then bought her, and then it was only they clean one side, they'd block her off, clean one side, and then they had to wait for her to move the other side, and then block her off in the enclosure she was in, clean that side, and it never got her out, and it was just feeding water while she was in there and blocked out of the way. She couldn't get them. They never learned how to work with a retic.
Right. Every little noise I hear, I might turn my head to see if I had a chew out last week at the beginning of the week.
Beat it up.
I thought I found them all. They got out because it was like 15 ASFs in a big container. And I hadn't separated those yet. Well, they got separated that day.
Listen, I got some Norwegians, and I don't know how because off a buddy, and like I have them. I got the rat tubs from Reptile Basics, and I got some other stuff. And I had the ones that I weren't breeding in. It's in a big aquarium with a swing down lock lid and stuff. And I don't know what happened or how, but the aquarium has a little latch hole, and they got up there and must have got that out because I was laying in my house the other day and I was relaxing, and I hear this weird noise. I look up and I'll be goddamned if one of my feeders ain't running across the fucking carpet.
Well, that's what happened to me earlier. I was like, I just out of the corner of my eye saw movement. I looked over and I got some paint cans stacked up in the corner over there, and it's on one of the paint cans. And I'm like, oh shit!
And
I
ASFs are
kept,
smart.
but the other day I found like 5 of them, 5 or 6 of them, and I was like, oh, this is probably all of them. I didn't know how many were in there. There was quite a bit of them in there, and there were still some in there. You know, they didn't all get out. And then I'm like, I started digging through this tub that I have stuff piled in on the top of, and they were down in a bag that I had these. What did I have in there? Toilet paper rolls and paper towel tubes, and you can see it was chewed up. And I opened the bag up, and most of them were in there. Evidently, one of them wasn't. And it's right next to the rack that I got some of the ASFs on.
And they're smart little bastards.
I got the smaller colonies already separated, back behind me over here.
Yeah.
And that's just 1 to 3 and 1 to 4. And then over here, I got those two bigger ones with bigger colonies, and then one more in that one. That one I'm not used. I only use that one when I'm cleaning tubs because I'll transfer them into that one because it's got a crack in the corner of it, and I don't want them in there permanently when they're only going to be in there for a brief amount of time.
Yeah.
I'm not too worried about them being in there. And I'm right there, right next to them on the table, cleaning the tub and dumping it in the trash. I mean, the room ain't so big. And on this wall, I got that wall. I got a TV and a table set up. That's what I got the phone sitting on, is the table.
Yeah, I had an ASF get loose once. Fucker was loose in my house for like 2 weeks. I got to the point where I was gonna try to shoot my BB gun with the rifle, and like I had it sitting beside me on the couch. I'm like, he's gonna pop out. I sat there the one day for 6 hours. He'd pop out from behind the one couch, and if I even touched that, this is how smart that little bastard was. If I even remotely touched that BB gun, he was like, "Whoop, gone." Like,
When I gutted this room, it was just like a 2x4 shed with no insulation.
Lukey Dookie, join. Sorry, go ahead, guys. Keep talking.
And I wound up ripping the floor all up to put new plywood down, but all the joists underneath, they were all rotted out too. So it was a matter of going through and ripping the whole floor up. But anyway, when I'm down in the floor, reframing the flooring up, this connects to another shed. Fucking possum about this big come out. I mean, looking eye to eye with me, and the room's only 10 by 12, and I'm in the floor halfway across it, and it's over by the door, and I'm like, oh shit. And that was like right as the sun was going down. So I went in the house and got my 22 and turned the music up while I was out here. It didn't come back out, but it was coming from the other side. But the next night, I got the 22 out here with me, and I'm down on the floor again, and it came out again. The 22's across the room from me. Couldn't even shoot it then. Because every time it scared the shit out of me, and I saw it the same time it saw me, and we both jumped about this high. Third night, I got that fucker. I wound up killing 3 of them. So I don't know if it was the same one, but I got one of them in the shed that's connected to this. I came in the door and I was like, oh shit. And I tried it. I had these, I think they're called hypersonics, where they're real small 22s.
yeah.
But I don't know if I was missing the fucker or if I was hitting it and it wasn't doing nothing. But I just got the regular 22 long, and I was like, music up. Just shut the doors and turn the music up.
Yeah.
But
And I went through like 3 aquariums trying to catch that ASF because I got tired of trying the tricks and stuff. I was trying not to kill it. I needed it for babies. I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, I'm done. And every time he got mad, and then one day I'm just standing there, and he'd run when I grabbed the air rifle, and I had a hammer in my hand. I can't remember what I was pounding. I went through the hammer at him, and I missed. Went through an aquarium and this and that. I'm like, yep.
oh shit, that bug zapper still works.
I guess it's some bullshit. I don't want ASFs no more.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell. It was my fault because I didn't change them from the container I put them in, and it wasn't a real secure container. It was still the one I brought them home in, and I just put a screen top over it. But it was a transport. Here, I'll show you. Let me grab it. It's right here. Just one of these transport carriers.
Yeah.
But I wind up having, I took the lid off once I got them home, and I had these screen tops on top of them. Well, it wasn't even a week that I had them, and I got you looking at the ceiling, Donna.
Yeah.
But that screen top, they chewed out right here and just squeezed right on through.
Well, they're smart little bastards. Like I watched mine that one whenever I first started breeding them. I watched them, hopping around, figuring stuff out. And I'm glad I watched them that one night after I did that because they were in the reptile basics, the breeder tubs that they sell, the big square ones with the you drop the food down in that angled little slot, and they take the water bottles. And I was watching them. They kept hopping up and going back towards the back lip for some odd reason. I went back and looked. The little clips that hook on around the edge weren't on there. They were sitting on top. I was like, so they were just waiting for the time to push through and get out.
Right.
Like that not again, little bastards.
Hey, Kevin, what's your ratio in those little ass tubs behind you?
The little tubs, 1 to 3 and 1 to 4.
All right, so let me ask you this. Why haven't you built a shelf to hold a 5-gallon bucket to water all that?
Because it's not that many. I'm going to eventually, I just got to order the shit to do it. I got 5 gallons.
It's just less work for you to do. Because I hated using water bottles for rats. I hated it because it was almost every day I had to feed those or give those guys water.
Well, the ASFs don't go through it as much as the Norwegians.
But
that's a plus.
Well, that and then the plus side too is if they empty out the whole bottle, they're most likely not going to drown because all the bedding will absorb it all.
Right. Plus,
5-gallon bucket, that shit gets stuck open. Yeah, you got some dead. You got some or multiple dead rats.
Plus, I got 2 more levels I want to put on that. That's just 3 levels, and I don't even have the top fill.
2 more levels? How tall is this room? How tall is this room?
I want to put them lower because, I mean, I think I can get 2 more levels.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you can get a lot more than 2 more levels if they're at that. You can put at least 4.
But I'm going to use this size tub to be 35 shorts.
That's not tall enough, buddy. They got no room. They got no room for nothing. No, go back down to the tub to the yeah. No, go up a little.
No, we want to look at the depth of the tub.
Yeah, the depth of the tub.
The tub.
Yeah, that's way too short. Way too short. You give them no room for nothing.
I think that wood frame's sitting over that, Derek.
What?
I think those are just lids sitting on them. No.
Yeah, they're just lids sitting on top.
Yeah, but the tub itself, that's too short. They need to be able to stand up. Like you want them to reach for the food, like that. All right, so your chew outs is because they have nowhere to go.
They haven't been chewing on these tubs. They were chewing on.
But you said you had chew outs.
Yeah, on that thing.
What is this?
That's a transport container that I just had that screen sitting on top of.
Oh.
But they could get that lip right there.
Yeah. You don't want that. You need rounded edges, but you want more height.
Rounded edges on these.
Listen, you want to produce more. You want more height. You want them to stand up and stretch for the food because that gives them a reach of they're not in a secured place. So it gives them what's the word I'm looking for?
Anxiety.
No. Well, that size up gives them anxiety, makes them want to chew 100% because they got to get out because they're confined, too confined. Like they're squished down to
Plus,
where
that's
they're
what it feels
like
like.
a male. His nuts are hitting the bottom of the tub, and his back is hitting the top of the tub. You don't want that. You want space in between there. Like they need more space than what you're offering. 100% height wise, not lengthwise, but height wise. You don't want them to feel too contight because like you could put a height in there, which they'll like for the females for their babies, but you want them to be able to stretch out a bit too. Because if you keep them too small, too tight, for one, you're not going to produce as much because they're going to be too stressed out because they know there's nowhere to go. There's no depth or nothing in there. So you want to give them more height, like all day, 100%. Like, and if you don't want to take my word on it, which is fine, just try it with 1 or 2 tubs, and then look at.
I got this one set up next to it. I don't know if you can see that or not.
No, I see it. I don't like those tubs.
It was something that I was going to try different.
I like your tub idea, what you have going on, but you want more height. You want more height. You want them just to be able to reach to the top of the cage to grab the food and eat it. Like where they have to chew it with their teeth, not grab it with their feet. Like they want to be just hit it with their mouths and bring it down. Like you want to give them like 3 inches, 4 inches of height.
I thought they looked shallow too, but they seem to be fine inside of there. I mean,
all right. So just do me a favor, okay? Put a tub next to them that's a little taller with the same ratio you have, and then look at your production. Give it a couple months. Look at your production and see who's producing more and who's doing better.
yeah, I gotta get some more tubs because those tubs over there that I got the 1 to 4s in and 1 to 3s. I got like 2 tons of those tubs. So, I want to wait and see.
Like I wouldn't even have I would have a 1-to-1 ratio in those tubs.
Really?
Yeah, 100%. 1-to-1. Maybe 1-to-2, but 1-to-1 comfortably. 1-to-1.
Well, I got some of them are 1 to 3 and some of them are 1 to 4. I'm waiting to see what they do.
Do your females, do they beat up on the males?
No, the males and the wider ones, man, they've been chasing the females nonstop.
Yeah, but it's well, the females are the mean ones. Like they'll kill the males. Like, and once they do that, you got to feed off the colony. You can't reintroduce a new male because that's how ASFs are. ASFs, they got to have their.
These all came from one colony. Like one colony that was established when they were young, when they were weans.
That's not a breeding colony though. That's perfectly fine what you did right there. You can't. What I'm saying is, once you have an established breeding colony of ASFs, right, and if they kill off the males, you will not be able to reintroduce a new male.
Right.
It's almost damn near impossible because
unless you put it in with babies.
Unless what?
You put in a young one.
No, they'll destroy it. There's no way. They're too mean. ASFs are brutal. You've done it?
No, everybody I've talked to, the lady I got these from, that's how she gets new blood in. Is she'll put babies in with a female's babies, and she just thinks they're hers.
That's new. I've never heard that because ASFs, like, they won't even nurse if they're not there. Like, well, from what I've done, my ASFs will not nurse unless it's their own. Like, they're mean as shit. Like, they're not mean as shit, just very territorial. Like, that's That's kind of cool if that can happen. Like, I kind of
And
want to try it now.
I've always gotten ASFs that were mean as shit. These are nice, except for one of them earlier tonight. One of them tagged me earlier.
You're gonna get me seasick, man, with your bouncing in your chair.
Sorry. I'm getting tired and getting fidgety, man. I gotta get ready to go in here and crash for the night.
Oh, I fucking froze. All right, don't crash yet. I gotta restart my computer.
Yeah, I haven't had a nice ASF yet.
All these have been cool as shit. Yeah, when I picked them up, the lady's just like picking them up in her hand and putting them in the other tub, you know, and it's like, but these have been, I mean, there's like 5 different variations of them that I got from her. I got some albino ones too. They're pretty cool. Let's see, they're up here. I don't know if you can see them or not. They got the red eyes and the lighter patches. Let's see if I can. Yeah, this one wants to be up close and personal.
Some of the people I know that I see them out with their road and stuff on their shoulders and stuff hanging out. I'm like, listen, I was like, why are you playing with
See,
snakes?
that other one's the same depth as this one.
Yeah.
I just put less bedding. I put more bedding in the fronts of them and in the backs than in the middle. But I mean, there's some. Oh shit! Dropped my phone. There's some darker ones. Some with almost all white, and some of them with like not much white,
Yeah, see,
or just a white patch on the head.
I tried to start breeding too late.
I didn't know they came in so many different colors and patterns.
Yeah.
Some of them look straight up like a mouse.
I tried to breed ASS a little bit too late and
Did we lose
couldn't keep
sound?
up with everything. They take way too long to grow up and reproduce.
Not if you use Chris Davenport's.
I can't hear you guys.
Can you hear me, Eric?
I can hear you.
Kevin, can you hear me? Kevin, you got a little penis. Kevin, you bang dead bodies.
He lost audio.
Yeah, he did.
There we go.
Oh, you can hear us?
Yeah, I can now. I must have hit the button on the side of my phone when I was flipping.
I was going to say, what did I say a few minutes ago?
I don't know.
Okay, that's good. You'll have to watch the replay.
Could you guys hear me?
Yeah,
what's that? Yeah, we heard you.
So I must have just turned my speaker down, and not the microphone.
So he says. He's going to come out with an Instagram tomorrow. It's not little.
That's what she said.
Hey.
Now you can give away what you said. So.
Oh, shit. I'm smoking one more cigarette now. I'm getting out of here.
I like it. I like it. I like it.
My boss looked at me like, oh, there's something wrong with me because I'm leaving early.
Early? It's almost 1 a.m.
Yeah. Remember, I'm usually here till 2 a.m.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
We'll be getting pulled over.
Oh, yeah,
again.
you are driving. Look at you. Look at the cars going by.
Yeah.
Here, listen, I passed the pullover zone on the live, all right?
Eric, are you still not drinking? Well, are you back to not drinking?
Yeah. As much as I want to, I haven't been.
No, you did good for a solid year.
It tells you a lot because I got a bottle of rum sitting in my house still that I haven't touched.
You just send that to me.
No,
Wait,
because
what kind of
like
rum? Is it good rum or is it like plastic bottle rum?
Captain Morgan's
Oh, that's not good rum. I mean,
glass, big glass bottle.
it's good mixing rum, but it's not good rum.
Why are you doing like fucking 20 miles an hour?
Are you coming to Tinley, Eric?
I'm hoping so. I'm planning on it. As of right now, I'm saying yeah.
This is gonna suck because if I move, I'm not gonna be here, and I'm not. If I move, I'm not coming to Tinley, just because I'm gonna be fresh in the move. I ain't gonna be able to afford it. Like I gotta go hard at work. So, God, there's so many people trying to come to Tinley.
I got hit 2 weeks of Easy Pass replenishing from that trip. Because I just have it automatically put 25 back on it. It was like $95 in tolls each way.
Yeah, that's about right. It's not too bad.
It's 22 just to go to Chris's.
Damn.
And probably 15 of that is in Maryland.
All right, well, I'll hook you up with a snake this season.
Oh, you already did, brother.
No, yeah, but you paid for it. I mean, it was cheap, but
No,
I'll hook you up. No, I'll hook you up with a free snake. I'll hook you. Shut up. Just take it. I'll hook you up with a free snake. Something nice. You want male or female?
You'll learn not to argue.
Yeah, you want male or female?
I ain't choosing.
You gotta choose. If you don't choose, I'm choosing male.
All right.
No, that's not that shit, man. No, come on, male or female? What do you want? What do you wait? No, actually, wait. List me your sex ratio. What you have?
Probably.
Just yours, not your brothers or anything like that.
Yeah, my snakes, which is most of the collection. Probably a third males, 2/3 females.
All right, so you need another female. All right. I'll give you something nice this season.
I can always use females.
Yeah, I'll give you something nice.
Yeah, you gotta watch it. Usually Derek keeps his word. Like, we had a deal a long time ago. In my opinion, he made better than what his deal originally was. all with that one snake, not even the clown that showed up. That yellow belly pied is nice.
It made you like low white pieds.
Yeah, I hate you.
Or sorry, high white pieds. They made you like high white pieds.
I never really wanted to be a pie person, damn it.
He's sexy. Like if that snake was female, he would have stayed. It was like he's very similar to Kabelka's line of what he made with the lace clown pied stuff. Like if you added lace in that and clown in that, I think you could get very close to what Kabelka made, what he was showing off, like because he's very nice, but didn't want it and didn't need it. I mean, I didn't need it. Did I want it? Probably, but didn't need it. And because I fucked up on making you pay for that clown, even though it wasn't a single gene clown, but I still hooked you up because that's what I do. Luke, stop talking in the chat and get your ass on here.
Hey, did you send this out to Mike?
No, he's sleeping still.
He'll be getting up here pretty quick. It's 1 o'clock, 6 o'clock.
Yeah, he's getting up soon. He'll jump. I don't have to send it to him. He's got the he's administrator or co-host. He can just join.
Yeah, but let him know that you're on.
No, I don't have to. He gets a notification automatically because he's co-host. That's why he joins all the time when we're just backstage because he can do that. I never have to accept him in or send him the invite. He just joins.
Listen, now speaking of this backstage stuff, we're gonna have problems You ever go backstage and I don't automatically get links?
I haven't been backstage.
Since that one time, you didn't even notice me in the chat. I'm just giving
Yeah.
you pre-warning. I'm just giving you pre-warnings because, like,
Well, I haven't done any of my, like, I done that one backstage I did that was backstage only, but that was it. Other than that, I haven't really done that since then. I've
I'm just
just
like,
been, I'm trying, if I have a chance to go live because I don't have to work the next day, then I'm going to do it to keep up with my randomness of my No Fux Given show. Which now, after doing my interview with Levi and Chris, I have to Levi. Levi, right? Yeah, Levi. I have to. I want to change the name of the show again because they already had a show that was No Fucks Given, but it was spelled FUC. So
no, it was no
even
Fox.
yeah, but it was the same. It's the same thing. So I thought of tonight when I was driving back from Martin's was what did I think of? It was No Filter. No Filter Podcast. No Filter Podcast is what I thought of on the way back. So I might change it to that. I might just keep it No Fucks, but I kind of like No Filter Podcast. Like anybody can talk about whatever the fuck they want, regardless if people want to engage on a topic. That's up to them. So I don't know because I don't want to feel like I'm stealing Chris's and their old podcast they had. Even though they said you're fine, just keep going what you're doing. But but they were kind of upset about me not having Thirsty Thursdays anymore. There's a lot of people upset about Thirsty Thursdays, but not upset, but they just like that show a lot, and I love that show. That was my favorite show. Like that was a good show, but
They did that on Wednesdays, didn't they?
I mean, it's called Thirsty Thursdays. Oh, you talking about Chris and them?
Yeah.
I don't remember when it. No, I think it was over the weekend.
Sunday.
Yeah, it was Sunday nights, right? And I loved my interview with them. It was fun, and then after the interview, I told them, I was like, guys, I never even pulled out a single snake, and there were so many people asking about Blue Ghost, and I didn't even pull out shit. Like we just talked, but that's good because that's good vibes right there. That's just us talking and bullshitting. Like it was great talk.
What was the
Luke,
one?
Do you not hear me, Luke? I've asked you to join the chat, and you keep asking us questions, and I'm like, just join the damn panel. Lukey Dookie, get your ass on the panel. Are you high?
What was the one that Joel from State 48 did?
I have no idea.
I thought that was called Unfiltered Podcast.
Yeah, I think that one's unfiltered.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's one floating around that's unfiltered.
Fuck. I need something different. I need to stand out with my name.
And I think what's his name does one too. MJ.
MJ does. You're right. MJ does. Yeah, so I can't go with that. Fuck.
How about BS with Big D?
Yeah.
Or something like that.
Oh, we call it BSBD. I kind of like that, Eric. That's pretty good. BSBD. Bullshitting with BSWBD. Bullshitting with Big D. I kind of like that.
You're welcome, sir.
BSWBD. Yeah, I like that. Damn, I really like that. I think that's it. Good job, Eric. Shit. I might have to hook you up with like a free shirt. Actually, you know what, Eric? I'll make a promise to you. If I use that name, I'm pretty sure I'm going to use that name now. I like that. I like that a lot. You'll be the first to have a Big D's Pythons hat.
That's what's up.
I like that. Besides me having a hat, I got my own hat, but it's very comfy and well used. It's well sweated in.
But that's like I'm good with companies too. Like whenever Iron Dog and them interviewed Mike, and that name Mike mentioned that, you know what I mean, that he has on his thing.
Yo, did you see Mike's interview, Herb Collector Mike, last night with fucking Joe fucking Exotics? Oh, that was pretty fucking cool, man. He fucking called Joe at the prison and had him on for his 15 minutes. Like that was pretty neat. That was that's up there because Mike paid money for that shit.
Oh yeah.
That was pretty fucking cool. Like
I usually
he had him on with Reggie, didn't he?
No, he had him. No, it was just him and Reggie came on, I think, afterwards.
Oh, okay.
It was just Mike and Joe Exotics, and then once Joe got off, because Joe only had 15 minutes, and then Reggie came on. But
I'll have to go back and watch it. I thought that was coming on this weekend.
I watched like 9 minutes of it, and it was neat to hear Joe on there. It was really neat, really cool. But all Joe was doing was like talking about thank you for this, like awareness to help get him out and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like to get him out of prison and all that. And I mean, the guy fucked up, but it was really neat to like. I don't know. It was neat to hear him on there, I guess, because of how big Joe is.
Well, how many people do you know interview a guy while he's in jail?
Exactly. Well, Mike's the first to ever do that. Like, it's pretty fucking cool. Like, Mike fucking upped his game 1,000 times. Like, he went Super Saiyan on that shit. Like, that was really cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
It was impressive. It was neat. And that's one thing like I wish I got into when I have my shows is interviewing people, but I don't want to at the same time because everybody does it.
Right.
Why am I going to interview the same fucking person and ask like there's only so many questions you can ask them. Like that have to pertain with reptiles and what we do, like I'd have to ask them like, "What's your middle name?" Like, what street did you grow up on? Like, just to make it somewhat different. Like, and I don't want to do that. Like, that's why I don't want to interview people. I don't mind being interviewed, but I don't want to interview people like that. Or I'd rather do like what Chip did. When he came to Tinley. And he asked people 3 questions. Like, that's cool as shit. Like, I like that idea. Like, that's different where it's not a live interview. It's just, well, this interview is an episode. This interview is an episode. Like, it's pretty cool. And Joe said he's running for president. Yeah, Joe's said that for many, many years now. Lakers, he's running to get out of jail is what he's trying to do.
All right, gentlemen. I think it's about that time.
Yep.
Well, Mr. Kevin, thank you for joining. And like I said, I got you on a female snake this season of my choosing.
Sounds good.
Of my choosing. But it'll be het for something or maybe visual, but most likely gonna be het or double het. Because all I'm working is hets this season. I got lots of holdback, so I'll hook you up with a female this season. You just gotta pay shipping. I don't know. It may be cheap coming from if I'm still in Illinois, or it's gonna be a little more money if I'm living in Georgia or Tennessee.
It's probably about the same.
Nope, definitely not.
No?
Further away, you're gonna pay more money.
To me?
Mm-hmm.
In Baltimore? South of Baltimore? Maryland?
Oh no, you're right.
It's about the same distance.
Yeah, yeah, you might be fine. Yeah, you might be right. You just gotta pay for shipping. So either way, just pay for shipping. I'll hook you
No.
up with something. I got
Shit.
you. I got you. Gonna show you how much I appreciate you and what you did helping out me and Chris.
Oh, brother, it wasn't about that.
Yeah,
That
you had
was,
to go out of your way. So
yeah, but
it was a big help for both of us because you saved me and Chris money. So
you saved me money by letting me crash at your place.
that's what friends do, man. That's what friends do. So, and I
Yeah,
do
that's,
it again. I do it again this October. I know I got Justin's always welcome at my house. He's staying here. I don't know if Keish and Keys are staying here. They said they are. I'm pretty sure they are. If I'm here, I'm pretty sure they are. If I'm here. And then I got room for one or two more people. So if I'm still here, though, if I'm not here, then everybody's got to fucking find their own place. I know I got Justin's coming back in July because we're going to Schaumburg together.
Nice.
Yeah, I've only been to that show once and I didn't like it, but I'm only going this time because I got to drop off a snake. And actually, it'll be again the first time I get to walk that show without having to vend it because the first time I went, I was vending it. So with a friend, not my
was
team.
Justin in Indiana or Ohio?
Ohio,
Gotcha.
right? Ohio, Justin's.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ohio. He's in Ohio. God, which is crazy. I haven't heard from him in like 4 days. I'm a little worried. We talk almost daily. I need to hit him up. I haven't heard from him in a minute. Wait till you see though. I hope he posts it on Instagram. But his fucking white throat for his white throat monitor, the cage he's built. This thing is phenomenal. This cage is fucking gorgeous. Like he's been putting work into this cage. It is so nice, so nice, so nice. It's gonna be dope. Like he's definitely gonna be a white throat monitor breeder all day long with this cage set up. Like it's gonna be really, really, really nice, really nice.
All right, guys. I will talk to you later.
Yeah, have a good
Kevin,
one.
sir, thank you for joining, brother. Be safe. Don't trip when you're walking back to the house.
Oh, I know. That's why I got to get off here so I can use my light on my phone. More so I don't step in a pile of dog shit.
I'm off this whole week, so I'm probably gonna go live again for this is episode 3. So episode 4 will probably be Thursday night.
All right.
Make plans to join.
I get off between 9 and 9:15 at the latest. So
Okay, we're not. Wait, we're not the same time, right? It's
it'd be 8:15, 8:15 your time.
yeah. So it's 1:06 for you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I plan on going live Thursday night again. So hopefully I'll see you then. If not, no big deal.
Sounds good.
Be safe. Have a good night. Enjoy your day at work tomorrow. I'll enjoy my day off of wishing I was working.
I'll be thinking about you next week when I'm off.
I don't even want you to think about me when you're doing something.
Well, next week's my anniversary, so we're gonna go to.
Well, yeah, definitely think about me like that.
Oh,
Tell your
baby.
wife tell your wife to call you Big D's Pythons. I'm only kidding. Happy anniversary, early
Thank
anniversary.
you. We're gonna go to Oriole game on Wednesday or Thursday, and then our anniversary's Friday.
Well, if she wants to see a Big D's game, let me know, and I'll come and show her the game.
The Big D's balls, right?
That's right. That's right. All balls, no python.
Man, you killed me with that when you went to the store and that woman asked you if it was porn.
Right? Like, that was because of his shirt. That was all because of his shirt. Like, but I loved it. Like, and then now when I go in there, I don't even go in her line because she sees me and she turns red. So I'm just like, I'm ready next cash register. Like, because she was an older lady, but I didn't want to embarrass her. Like, she did it to herself. But it was funny.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
You too, brother. Thank you for joining.
Thanks for having me. See ya.
Anytime. Are you home, Eric?
Yeah, I'm annoyed though.
Why?
Because there used to be like 2 houses beside my house years upon years ago that burned down. So it's just like an open little lot. I had to park in that little lot because there's fucking a car in my parking spot.
Really?
Yeah, and like it'd be different if these cars parked and left gaps where you could park, but there's enough distance where I can't park in between there or in between there. I could have there, but I just said, fuck it, I'm driving right in this yard and parking right beside the house.
So you know what you need to do is jump on their hood and take a shit. I bet they won't ever park there again.
Just like, I don't know where the fuck, if they're at that house, I don't know why they didn't park like right up.
You got that house. Wait. You got cows around you?
No, I live in a city.
Oh. I say just go grab a cow patty and throw it on their hood.
It's annoying though, you know. I've been at this place 5 years. Not the only time I've ever parked in this yard is whenever they were doing street cleaning. I got parked in this yard because some douchebag.
Wait, 5 years? We've been friends longer than that, I think. No, we haven't.
No.
Never mind. Damn, we became friends shortly after you moved into where you're at. Like a year or two.
Yeah. But it's
probably like, a year. We've been friends for almost, well.
No, I think it's closer to like 2.
No, we're well over 2, buddy. Well over 2. Well, we're like 3 or 4.
Yeah, might be.
Probably 3.5. Not quite 4 yet. Okay.
But it's like if you're going to somebody else's house, there's all this parking in front of an empty lot. Why wouldn't you park closer instead of parking right in front of somebody else's house?
I feel you. That's why I have cones, because like, so when my neighbors across the street that we don't talk to have parties, and I see a bunch of cars showing up, I go out and I put cones in front of my house so they don't park in front of my house. I fucking hate that. I can't stand when people park in front of my house. Unless it's me throwing a party, different story. But when other people do, I just hate it. I don't know what it is. They don't do nothing to me. They're very nice people, but I just don't like people parking in front of my house. Like, it annoys
me because all I do is I go to work and I come home, I deal with snakes. Go to work, come home, deal with snakes. I mean, my kids in between there and all. But
yo, I need a berm. I've told you this.
Well, I ain't breathing any this year. I don't want to be that guy.
What do you have from last year?
Nothing available.
I'm not looking to breed them. Like, I'll just raise it up for you, and if you want to breed it, then I send it back to you. I just want a berm.
Legitimately, I can ask my buddy see if he still has anything left from the breedings this past year.
No, I want it from you.
It was my breedings. I wholesale what I don't keep to him.
Okay, what do you have that you're growing up that you want for you?
Right now,
just a number, not what genetics, just a number. That
I have nothing. I have nothing under 10 feet though.
Oh, okay, yeah, no, I don't want it that big yet.
Yeah, everything I have. Well, everything I have is a good 7+ foot.
Yeah, but you had like months ago. You had babies. You were growing up. Yes, you did. We talked about this. You had babies. Well, not babies, but like juveniles.
You don't understand how I feed. No, it was longer than that. Because I didn't have no.
We talked about this, and I just wanted something to have. And you were like, "Well, I got these, but they weren't They weren't hatchlings, but they weren't adults either. They weren't fucking feet
Yeah.
long. They were like under 2 feet.
Yeah, in months, like in a year, I average like 10 feet in burns. Everything I got, like the smallest thing I got right now is 6 foot.
Man, I take that. That's not bad. Is it friendly?
Depends on your definition of friendly. These
Can I
aren't
make it friendly? Can I make it friendly?
honestly, they're all pretty feisty because they're pretty much just raised ups to wait and see. Because if he's breeding back,
Yeah, I can make it. Oh, it's a male?
no, he's
Oh, it's a
breeding.
female?
No,
I can make it friendly. I can make it friendly.
the guy I worked with on this project, he's breeding back a previous baby to the parent to see if it's even the trait is
What
even
size cage is it in right now?
6x3.
6. Damn. Mine's 4x2. Fuck. So I gotta build a bigger cage. All right, I'm gonna have to go with something small. All right, ask your buddy. But I'm not trying to pay an arm and a leg. Like, I'm not trying to. I don't want to breed him or nothing like that. You guys can use it for whatever down the road. Send it back to you. What?
I know what you mean.
Okay.
Is there anything specifically you want though? Because if he doesn't have nothing that 100% came from my stuff, a lot of his stuff came from stuff I've read before. Like
I don't want a normal berm or a normal albino berm.
All right.
Anything else, I'm game for. And if I'm paying money for it, 100% is perfectly fine. And then, but if you're taking it to breed, I want something in return, like a baby or two. And then you guys just keep that, and then let me grow those up, and we keep cycling it out.
See, it was like with him, the deal was like I was breeding and I was keeping back certain things for a project, which I'm hoping it proves out. Because if not, I still got a bunch of nice genetic snakes, but like I'm that guy that breeds like every 2-3 years of them because I don't want to be the guy to flood the market with big snakes that everyone's not capable of.
Yeah, but you should not give a fuck about that. If that's what you're gonna breed and make something fucking phenomenal, then fucking do it.
Well, yeah, if I'm gonna make a phenomenal, but like
I guarantee you're one of the only people that think that you could probably be up there with Dylan if you stuck with breeding them every year and doing something more with it than what you already do.
Yeah, well, Dylan selectively breeds too. Like he don't breed all of his stuff either.
No, he don't. But he selectively breeds what's gonna make money, and you could have been doing the same fucking thing.
That's what I'm going through. I want to be that guy to produce what I consider is good quality.
Wow.
Especially when it comes to the berms, because that was that's what got me into snakes. You know what I mean?
I'm down to get a berm, and I definitely want one. And I'll grow it up and let you guys use it and do whatever you want with it, and keep it after you use it as long as I get babies. Or a baby or 2 babies.
I gotta talk to my guy, another buddy of mine. He got, man, I hope he has something available. If he does, I'm making sure you get one. Because you just mentioned liking it. I gotta see. I'll message him tomorrow if it's late. He got my very first original green berm I ever had off me.
Oh, yeah.
And like she was a super dark green berm, but the babies she produces are phenomenally light colored and gorgeous.
Yeah, I'm down. It's my favorite berm, so I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Nothing granite wise myself.
I don't care. I like granite, but I don't care. Green, you give me a green berm, I'm down.
I was answering Blaker.
Oh. But make sure you give me a female. Because you guys ain't gonna want a male.
Yeah, because like he bought that female off me, and he did an interview with Dan Menango or something like that. I can't say his name right. A while back.
Say hi.
Look at the puppy.
Say hi. Kisses. Say hi.
He's like, damn it, Dad.
Yeah. He's like, what the fuck are you doing to me? What are you doing? What are you doing? Kisses?
But he was doing a live interview with Dan Menango Snakes or whatever. I can't remember. He has a YouTube too. Coincidentally, another guy named Dylan. And he was talking to him, and he pulled her out, and he said, and he was talking about her. He only ever had like 2 actual clutches with her. I think it was maybe 3, because the last clutch she had, she got bound up, and he had to get treated for it. He didn't want to risk losing her, and like she's super dark olive green. But he goes, but he pulls out babies, showing him like she produces the nicest greens. And I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, man, I really wish I would have kept her.
I'm about to message you, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna like what I'm gonna offer. Where the fuck are you? I just talked to you.
Yeah, but you probably talk to a lot of people.
I do. God, you're way down here. There you are.
I'll make it happen though. It's not a hard song. Like it's crazy because like a lot of the people that have gotten burns off me before in the past still keep in touch with me. Like the ones that kept them, you know what I mean?
Sorry, I'm writing you kind of a novel.
It's cool. But the hypo that's in mine came from like the original wild import hypo. The very first one that was in the States. Just because I liked my buddy ended up getting him off of I want to say Kevin and them. Well, the one that Kevin and them had. Nerd, and man, there was just something about him that caught my eye. What's up, Fry?
Chris, get on! Read that message. If you accept, I'm going to tell you something crazy. I'll just write it in a message.
What's up, Flexen?
Read that next part. Chris, what's up, brother? Come on, get on here. Chris, well, both Chris's. Hold on. I gotta redo the thingy.
What we're talking about was the was the one that went to the other person that I know of, a female, take it?
Say that again?
The other, I know somebody got acquired stuff, but was that a female or a male?
So, three people.
Or should we just continue this conversation later?
No, I can talk. No, because I'm not going to say who or what.
All right, or what?
So
Yeah.
three people acquired stuff.
Uh-huh.
Only one has a male, but they're not breeding it. They don't want nothing to do with breeding it because of another gene that's in it. They don't like a certain gene, which is not a bad gene at all. And I don't want to say what it is, but it's not a bad gene at all. I have plenty of it. It's a great gene to have. It sells really good, but they just don't want nothing to do with breeding it. So they're not doing. It's just a pet sitting in their racks. That's all it is. That's all it's doing. They were actually going to give it back to me, and I said no, I don't want it back.
See,
So,
I think pretty much, other than if personally, like you or wanted something I had with something like that, that'd be the same point. I just wanted to have, and then
that's exactly what they. Well, we made a deal on rainbow stuff.
yeah,
But then I didn't want rainbow after the couple of years. I don't want it at all.
I already know who.
Okay, so we made that deal, and now I don't want the rainbow at all. And they can just keep what they have from me. I don't care about. I don't need anything from it. It doesn't bother me. I'm not worried about it. They're good people.
Yeah,
I know they're not going to do nothing. I know they're not going to stab me in the back and try to capitalize on it. I know that for a fact. But the other two people, they're very good people. They both have females, so they got time before they can do anything with them because they're definitely not breeding size yet. And they're good friends. And one of them, when he does do something with it, I have.
Yeah, I know. That's the one we were talking about before.
Yes. So either way, I still make money off of whatever he does with that. The other one, there's no deal with anything like that, but I know when he does something with it, he's not releasing it until I have released it. So that not like I did it for him to jump up his stuff and jump up his collection and what he can do value wise.
That'd be the same thing. Other than just for myself, I wouldn't be really wanting to.
So you would legit be the first to have
A male.
Yes, but not visual. Hat.
Yeah.
He's very different looking though. He's very blue, but he's not a visual ghost. But if you agree to what I sent you,
Oh yeah.
then
That'd be cool.
I'll
I'd have to do
make
it because I just want to have a visual. Just that I haven't seen it. It'd get like a nice display enclosure.
Well, then I might be able to up it. We'll see what comes out of this clutch. Because out of this clutch, I'm only going to be selling females if I sell any. I ain't going to be selling any males at all. So I'm not trying to spread everybody because it is compatible with Orange Ghost. So you can get that male breeding next season to an Orange Ghost female and make Blue Ghost right off the bat. So I'm not trying to sell any males yet. So you will be the first in the breeding world with that.
With what we were talking about, you're gonna have a female laying around for that acid boy, right?
Oh yeah. It's already I already know where he's going. He's going to the original blue girl, the mom. So the one that just laid, and that's where he's going all day long. She's the best. She's the best visual form of blue ghost around. So way better than her. Her sister is 1,000 times bigger than her. She's a fucking monster. But she's nowhere near as pretty. She's blue, but she's got a lot of cream in her too.
I gotta make sure, like I'm pretty sure I'm not worried about it because the acid came from a reliable person. You know what I mean? A big name, but somebody told me even the sheds for them, you can tell.
Even the sex, you can tell what?
The shed, you can tell the head.
For ghosts? Yes. Well, and it's crazy because I've never tried that theory. Like, cause I still to this day don't know if the original male I used, which was a banana orange ghost or a banana het orange ghost, I have never checked his shed to see. Like, because if he is an orange ghost, then there's gonna be no pattern whatsoever. It's just gonna be a solid, whatever, fucking creamy white clear color shed with no pattern at all. Or there's gonna be a pattern, and that means he's 100% het because he's
I don't
already
know.
proven out to give me ghosts.
I don't know
But
if that's Chris or his actual missus there that commented and said, "Hey,
Tyler,
yeah,
hey Tyler, no, she was in the she was on the live on Chris's show on Sunday. What's up, Tyler? How you doing? You want to join? If you want to join, the link is scroll up a little bit.
that's Fry's missus."
Oh, that is?
Yeah,
Why did I not know that? That's my missus. Fry, that's my missus. You know this.
that might be Fry.
I fuck with him all the time. I fuck with him all the time about it. You guys need to join. Chris, get your ass on here. Both Chris's.
Well, the other one said he had
He
to
said
travel.
yes.
But
All right, what was I saying right before that?
oh, we were talking about you never checked the sheds.
Yes. So I still don't know if my banana orange ghost is a banana orange ghost or if he's het because I've never checked his sheds. But I can say I've done visual to visual with him
What's going on?
and have hit hets. What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good.
Look at you.
Hang on.
I just want to grab your beard and run it through my teeth.
It's crazy
Okay.
because
That's a bit extreme, dude.
the only people
I'm
I've
doing
talked about
good.
working any kind of projects with so far, realistically, is you, Gage, and my buddy with that stranger.
Gage got some fire going. Damn, I didn't send Gage. Gage, I haven't talked to Gage in a while. Damn, I need to get him on here. He's got to be up. Let me message him.
It's pretty close to. He's been going to bed pretty shortly after this.
I think he might be kind of mad at me.
Yeah, I know you told me.
But, I mean, it's not my fault, but it is my fault. But not really.
Hey,
I mean,
guys, been?
We're here.
Yeah, so your incubator, was it good?
Yeah. So I've got it fixed now. Yeah. I'm not gonna turn the camera. I'll just turn this.
Why did it drop? What happened?
Thermostat killed. Just died. So when I went to bed that night at 9:30, 10 o'clock, it was sitting at the right temp, and then I woke up in the middle of the night. I didn't check it, and I realised how cold it is, and I'm like, fuck, shit. And then I woke up in the morning, and I went straight to the incubator and it said 23 degrees, and I was like, oh, fuck, it's failed. So I just sort of chucked it in the room, chucked the heater on, got the room really warm, kept the stable temp. Well, I built this bloody thing, and it works straight away. I've got 4 different thermostats hooked up to it to make sure it's accurate, and at the moment it's about half a degree, if that, fluctuation. So
You good, but you should be close to them hatching too, right? They've been in there for a while.
yeah. So I haven't picked the egg up. I haven't really touched it. I just put a really bright torch underneath, and I can see through the perlite. And it's sitting on egg crate too, so it's suspended.
So if anything, worst case scenario, because of this situation, you're going to get a female out of it. And that is not bad at all.
I'd rather have a female, to be honest. But
yeah. What are you drinking?
Yeah, it was a bit of a stress. Hey?
What was that? What were you drinking?
Oh, I mean, normal shit. Great Northern. It's not a bad drop.
Great Northern.
Yeah,
Kind
it's
of, it kind of
it's
reminds me
like
of
an
the Icy Light
Australian.
can.
It's like an Aussie beer. And that's me Rocky Nat stubby cooler when we went to Rocky Nats
Or
or cars going to
hey,
go now.
Derek, the image on that remind me of Coors Light in the mountains.
Yeah, it does. Just with gold mountains instead of blue. Hold on, I
But
gotta
yeah,
get.
no, so I've been busy. I brought up my hatchie rack. My hatchie rack's now upstairs. Just washing all the tubs, cleaning all the tubs, getting it ready for what might be a good year. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4 pairings in front of me, or underneath you at the camera. And one of them is Marble Children's Pythons. So
Nice.
been keeping this a secret for a long time. I guess I can tell everybody. I think I told everybody last show, but yeah, I've acquired my mate's collection because he's gone to the mine. So I've acquired his collection. It's all been quarantined. I now have my a green tree python back here. So busy, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. Plus, I've got the flu now, so I'm all sniffly. But I'll show you these marbles.
That dog's like, "Where's the peanut butter at, Dad?"
So that's the male.
Oh, that one's dark.
Yeah, he's got really dark markings. And
Derek,
then
you're missing
the
these
female,
marble children's.
yeah, Marble Children's.
Yeah, there's that one. I think that's the one you said before, didn't it?
Yeah, so I've got a third one, but he's too small.
Oh, that
I'll
might have
grab
been the
him.
one. He's a little bit brighter, right?
Yeah, he's really white.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
one I said before.
yeah, he's dope. Like I like him. He's really good. These two are a bit finicky, but they've been locking. I've seen two visual locks of I'm not going to share photos. I've sent the photos to my mate. He's pumped. He's making big money too. So he said to me when he gets back here, we're having a big barbecue cook up, and he's also going to help contribute to the power bill, feeding bill,
I hope
me
Derek's
doing
not
all
trying
this for
to talk.
him.
I hope Derek's not trying to talk to us. He's muted.
Uh,
All right, just
he's,
making sure.
he's listening. He's listening to music. He'd be listening to music.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, just busy, man. Just busy, real busy. But yeah, I moved the rack up here yesterday. It was heavy as but I got it up here. Yeah, just I've got carpet pythons all paired up at the moment. It's a bit early for the carpets, but I just threw it. I threw them together. Um, they'll come apart actually tomorrow, and then they'll get fed for 24 hours separate, and then put back in after I clean everything. And then we'll see how that goes. I'll only probably keep them in for a little bit because I can imagine 3 snakes shitting in one tub would be great. But I do have a backup tub now, so that's handy. I can always pull it out and swap them. Obviously, I don't want to disturb them. Fuck, this room's hot. But yeah, so
Hey, that's good though. You'll sweat that shit out.
All right, I'm done.
yeah, I fixed the jumper, but it's actually pretty cold outside. It's about 21 degrees. I don't know what that
Yeah,
is
that's
again, but
like
it's pretty
70,
cold. Getting
65.
colder. Like,
That's not
this
cold.
morning it was 3 degrees for us, so I don't know what that is for you.
Well, this morning it was 50 for me, and I put on shorts and a t-shirt, and then started painting my in-laws' house. And by the time I was done, it was about 68 to 70. Beautiful
Yeah,
weather.
right. You get the dubia roaches over there? They're woodies,
Yeah.
but you guys call them dubia roaches.
Yeah, we get them.
Yeah, that is one bug I will never, ever allow into my household and feed to my animals. because I grew up with roaches being poor in my house, so I will never, ever have those in my house. It is the one bug that I am
Gives
not
you
scared of
nightmares.
anything. I am not scared of heights. I will fuck with venomous shit. I will fuck with dogs that want to rip my face off. I have no I will go in a fucking lake and catch an alligator with my hands. No questions asked. But you throw a fucking roach on me and I will scream and squeal like a little fucking child.
Oh
Like
my god.
Watch out
Derek,
when Derek comes here. I'm gonna have cameras hidden everywhere.
I am
Derek,
not.
let me
Just don't
apologize
like
now.
it.
Let me apologize now, but if we go to Tinley and you're still there, I'm buying doobie roaches on somebody there, and I'm just gonna walk around the show throwing them at you.
As long as it's at the show. You do it at my house, and you will probably leave like 100 pounds lighter because my wife will stab the fuck out of you. Like, it's not allowed in my house. Not allowed. Not. And I know they're great for the animals. I understand that, but I just how I grew up poor as fuck, and those were my friends, and I did
I
not.
like locking them up in double tubs because they seem to be sort of like Houdinis. They get out, so I like locking them up in double tubs. So it's interesting how many you do lose, right? These tubs are meant to be quite sealable. They snap lock. If you pull them off properly, they'll always seal properly. But it's amazing how many get out. Fucking hell. I think, what was it, yesterday or the day before? I counted 3 that got out. 2 little ones and 1 massive one. I don't know how the massive one got out.
So let me stand correct.
But,
So I may use those if I get a certain type of monitor.
You need them for monitors. They're good for monitors.
Yeah, very good for him. Very good for him. Very good. Very good for training. Very good for training. So that would be the only reason I would do it. And I would make sure I will only buy a certain amount at a time. So I make nothing well over double-digit numbers, so that way I can count when I feed off. So if I know one got out, everything's coming out of the house, and I got to bomb the house.
Yep.
I can't. I just don't. That's just one bug. It's crazy. I don't know. It's just because of how I grew up. I just do not fucking like them. Like, and I'm not a bitch, but I'm a bitch about those. Like, they just not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan. Not a fan.
I hate cricket. The crickets here we get are shit. There's another dude, Fry's Reptiles. He
Fries?
started doing Fry's, like Fryies. He's
You're
an Aussie
fries?
bloke too, and he makes hoppers. He started a hopper page, grasshoppers. Fucking hell, it's taken off, man. I messaged him the other day. He read it, and he's like, "I'll get back to you when I can. I'm busy." So he's flat.
Grasshoppers are good though. They're good. Well, it depends on what grasshoppers though, because that black tar shit they shoot out is not good.
Yeah, I don't know what species of grasshopper, mate, but I know what he's doing at the moment. Good.
Like I know locusts have
Everybody's
that black tar shit, which are the giant grasshoppers. I'm assuming he's not using those because those aren't good for your animals to eat.
No, he's using good quality stuff. He's been doing it for ages, but on the quiet. And his biggest customers are people with those emerald tree monitors. So he's been selling a lot of them.
How did you come up with your name, Fries? Is that your last name, Fries? Okay. That's pretty stupid. We've been friends for a long time, and I just asked.
You didn't know his name was Chris Fry?
I mean, I didn't know if it had to do with his business. I mean, I don't got big D's tatted on me. I mean, it might be on my dick, but that's about it.
Hey, you don't have a tat on you, but we know somebody who does, don't we?
I mean, I'm supposed to be getting some more ink this week.
See, in Frysies, I don't even know if his last name's Fry, so I don't know how we come up with that. But it might be Fryzy, how he spelt it. So it's when I first started it, me and him joked around. He's like, "You fucking stole my name." I'm like, "How? It's spelt so different." Like, I didn't steal your name. I'm born with this name, mate. So what do you want me to do?
Yeah.
And he just chuckled.
See, I did. So, like, originally, I wanted to be Double D's Pythons. And I did research, and I found one person that called himself Double D's Pythons. But he didn't have an LLC. He didn't own the name or nothing like that. But I still reach out to him, and I asked him, I was like, hey, I want to call myself this. Will you get mad? And he chewed me out like a red-headed stepchild. He was so angry about it. And I was like, bro, I'm like, there's no need for all this hostility that you're giving me. Like, I'm asking you, not saying I'm doing it, I'm asking you. I'm like, and I told him, I go, I could easily go do it and buy the name and make you change your name. I'm like, but I'm just asking you. But how you reacted, you can just keep it. I'll come up with something different. That's fine. That's yours. And I've never seen the guy ever to this day. Never seen him. Never seen what he does.
We were going to come up with Fry's family reptiles.
What you got from the IRS, Eric?
The LLC.
Oh, okay.
I'll be back. I just go get another beer.
I need to do that. I need to make my name an LLC. I need to do that for multiple fucking reasons. I need to do that. But
yep, I went and did it, and I got an EIN and everything. And
if you don't mind me asking you, if you don't mind talking about on the live, what did it cost you?
Nothing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was nothing for me to do in my state.
Damn, I gotta look it up then. I gotta see, because it's like $500 for me to do it out here.
Yeah, I went and did it on I'll look up what I did again, and because I did it right through a website.
Oh my God, Eric! Sorry, I watched the video, the Dave Kaufman video. I really like the gene, like that. Well,
Eureka.
I really like it, but I don't like it. But I like it. Like, it dulls shit out.
I don't think he's done enough testing with it yet.
Yeah, he's gonna put it to something that will enhance that gene.
Well, because like the general description of it being a recessive and a codominant is impossible.
Yeah, that's 100% impossible. That no. I like what the gene does. I like the gene. What he's saying it does is not correct at all. But I like what the gene does. It's impossible, like you said, for it to be recessive and codominant. That's just like, I don't know. That's like me selling you ice cream that's saying it's never gonna melt.
Yeah, but then that puts you. The question is, how come there's only males?
Because it's probably 100% a sex-linked gene like banana. Okay, I agree with that, but it's not recessive and then codominant. No, it's codominant, and he's only had male producers. That's it. He hasn't produced a female and then bred that female to make female producers. That's the only thing, because that takes years, because of if it's only going to produce males to make that gene, you have to get lucky to hit that one female and then take that female, grow her up and breed her, and then make her produce only females that make it.
Yeah, because theoretically, if you think about how he states that, if you were to take one of them females that would be quote unquote head, breed it to something else, if it produced a male that carried that head, it would have to be a visual. Would it not?
Say that again?
Well, if you took one of them females that were quote unquote het
Yep.
and bred to a male or something else, any male that carried that gene would have to be a visual then. Since all males are visual.
No, well, okay, yes, you're right, but how you're thinking, you're right, but how he's saying it, you're wrong. He won't be able to produce a male, a visual male. He can't. It's impossible. And if he said he's done it, he's fucking lying through his teeth.
Well, no, I haven't questioned or even went in the research to even message the guy about it because, like,
no, he can't. There's no. It's not a recessive gene. He absolutely cannot do that. There's no. It's another big gene to have. I think. My theory. It's another big gene to have, but it's not recessive. It's co-dominant, but it's number 2 of the sex-linked genes. 100%. What do you want to cavity search me?
it's.
No, I'm just about to treat it, Snake.
Blaker, it's that Rico and Dave Kaufman's one video, the last expo he went to in Europe. It's like
Blakers, look at his last video that Dave Kaufman posted.
Called Rico.
It's I think it's the second or third person he interviewed at the reptile show, and it's really cool what he does with that gene. It's pretty neat, but it just dulls out the snake. It's all it does is it dulls it out. It takes away all the brightness. It doesn't make it brighter. It doesn't change the pattern. It just fucking dulls it out. But it's pretty neat. I think it would be really cool to put with DG or enhancer to see how what DG and enhancer does to genes, how it's supposed to explode the color, and then you mix something that's supposed to dull the color. I think it might come out really fucking crazy. It might. Or if you mix it with like GHI or GHI black pastel. What else is dark?
Blackhead.
Wookiee, blackhead, like all that. I think it's gonna make it look incredible. Like I think that's where you're gonna see the pattern change and what this gene's gonna do. I think. I could be wrong, but I don't know yet. Like I want it. I like it to mess around with it. Like it's pretty fucking neat what it does. Like the ultra mels he showed, phenomenal. The difference, like insane. Like I was just like, what? Like I was just like, rewind with my finger. Let me look at this again. Like
I told you it was cool,
insane.
but it's weird right now.
I like it. But what he's saying, it being recessive and co-dom, he's like, I don't want to knock the guy, but he's fucking stupid.
And let's be honest, if they go and what's going to happen is whenever it does get released, like release, it's going to be a high dollar gene for only a couple years because all the visuals are going to be males right off the bat.
Until someone produces a female. Until someone produces, it's not Xanthic. No. What do you mean, Blakers? What do you mean?
No, he was naming another gene.
As of what?
Like using Xanthic with it.
Oh, yeah, Xanthic. Yeah, that would be really cool too, actually.
Speaking of Xanthic, Bob Vu almost made me put my bank account in negatives because he has that really nice line of black Xanthic. He had one post.
Black? I got a hookup for you if you want black Xanthic. Oh, look at you, Chris. Chris,
that's
listen.
An Xanthic bread lie.
Did you watch my video the other day on Chris and Levi show? Did you see what I said?
Bro.
Did you see what I said?
About what?
Come on, it pertains to you.
Oh, well, yeah, I remember hearing you say you're on the show chatting with me.
No, not
multiple
that.
times.
Not that. It pertains to your country.
He was bitching about the importation exportation.
Oh yeah,
I
it's
wasn't
bullshit.
bitching. I was not
No,
bitching.
it's bitching because I'm bitching about it too. So
Well, I was not bitching. I said that we need to put more fight into figuring
yeah,
out how we can fix to import from Australia instead of fucking us bitching and fighting with each other in the States.
well, I can tell you now, it's
Like
not going to happen.
what Levi said, if you guys could get your hands on ball pythons, you imagine what it could
It's
do for
crazy.
your economy over there? Like reptile wise, the money, the revenue it'll bring in, what you guys can do, it'd be insane. It'd be fucking ridiculous. And at the
I think
same
we've all
time,
tried
it
to explain.
would boost up what we're doing here. It's a win-win
Mm,
for everybody.
We'd have to send
agreed. I
we'd
do
have to
agree.
send Chris a big care package and shit.
Mate, I'd be buying a
Yo,
20
Chris got a big
20-foot
care
shipping
package
container
coming.
every
Not
couple of
this
months
year,
if you're
but
back
next
and forward.
December. Big care package. Team Ruiz is coming to.
Oh, I won't put the reptiles in the container. It'll be all racks and vision racks and all these big things that I need. We don't get, see, that's the thing. I was watching another YouTube show today because it was chondro related. I like chondros. Long story short is we have to import all our heat panels, our sort of stuff from like European countries or from America. And then the turnaround on that, once we purchase it, we could be talking 3 months maximum, probably longer, but
That's about the
minimum,
turnaround. That's
maybe
about the turnaround for
about a
us.
month and a half. About a month and a half.
See, and
So,
I talked
but
about
it's crazy
what you're
here.
saying, Chris. What you're saying now, I talked about it on his show, and I said,
Yeah, I know.
what they sell their animals for is a fraction of what we pay for. Like we could help them out so much, but because they could just make so much more money off it. Like you guys won't get your value to the dollar is more than what our dollar is. Your dollar is more than our dollar. But at the end of the day, you will make more money off of what you sell to us from what we're gonna sell it here because of the value of your dollar compared to our dollar.
Yeah. Look, I
Lakers,
agree.
watch it now and then come back in the chat and tell me what you think. Sorry, go ahead.
But yeah, I agree. But there are a few people here pushing for a little bit of invitation and like a little bit of leeway. But I just feel that there needs to be a bit more trust from the big authorities and the government to trust some of these big breeders to not go stupid and sell it to every Tom, Dick, and Harry, you know, because that's how shit can get out. Like, there's a duck pond down the road here, and it's got every species of turtle you can think of from Australia, and poor people let their fucking turtles, their fish go in there.
Do you guys have diamondback terrapins?
No.
No? Okay.
Hey, Derek.
No.
Also, I got to say one thing about Derek. When he starts talking on these interviews and stuff, he gets talking about, genes and stuff like that. When he starts going off about the same, he goes, I'm working this. He goes, I only know one other guy working it, and he always mentions me. I'm like, yeah.
Well, this is so when I'm not saying if, when it passes and we're allowed to import and export from Australia, Chris is going to be our guy to go to. Like he's the community this man has joined, the communities this man has joined and built up and talked about. Everybody's going to know to go to him. Like, and of course,
it's been a lot of work. Thanks,
he's going to make his
work.
money on his end, but of course, not everybody's going to have to pay what everybody else pays because he's like, well, if you're going to sell this for, let's say, we'll just start $500. Let's just say $500 for this snake, but Chris can get it for $250. So he's going to charge us $400. So he gets to make $100 off that purchase. And you times that by 10, 20, 30 within a week, 2 weeks, whatever. Like he's going to be fucking golden. He's just got to do it smart.
I want to say this though. The money it's not about money. I just want you guys to have what we got and I want to be able to get what you've got. Like,
Yes, but
I'm a licensed
there's
reptile
gonna be
keeper. That's
Chris.
all I
There's
care
gonna
about.
be Chris. There is gonna be a certain point where the money
Yeah.
plays a big factor. 100%.
Obviously, shipping to the US, for example, with a live animal, it'd have to be on direct flight, so it'd be like a passenger on a plane.
Yes.
And it'd be there in like 18 hours, you know?
Yep.
No, if there's a fucking delay, they're going to stick it on another plane and pump it straight to you because there's no delays. It's an animal. Same as a human, you wouldn't delay a human. Well, they do actually, but we won't go there. But you know, like, yeah, no, that's all I'm about. And obviously, that stuff's probably not cheap. So, yeah, I would have to make. Well, I wouldn't even say $100 extra, maybe $60 extra. And every snake I sell, half of that would go towards me, half of that would go towards shipping fees. Maybe getting better setups, like we can send stuff in.
No, you make
like,
no. See, no, you messed up already.
We've
No,
already got establishments.
You make everybody that buys from you, they pay shipping. That does not come out
Yeah,
of your pocket.
yeah.
Not
But
come
we
out
want
of
to
your
take that part. We want to take on that part of shipping too, because our shipping here in Australia. Sorry if you're watching. I hope you are. They're shit. They're shit. They leave your reptiles out in the sun on a tarmac, and you know they just don't give a fuck. And I think that attitude's got to stop. So like we've been talking and thinking maybe create our own shipping company in the
I
future.
was just gonna say that you should fucking do
So,
that.
well, if you buy from us, then it's shipping with us. We're reliable, so obviously it's our
We call
reptile.
it Ship Aussie. Ship Aussie.
But
Ship Aussie.
if shit happens, I'll probably be old and grey and fucking wrinkly by that time. But I'm pushing that. That's a little goal. Even if we can ship around Australia, that's probably another goal.
I'm a fan of your wife.
Got to hit that first before you run.
I'm a fan of your wife. Yep. Honey, I got you. I'll bring you a ball python straight from Big D's.
I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm
it's just crazy, right?
It'll come
gladly
first
send
class.
Crazy.
Hey, Derek, I'm gonna gladly send Chris balls.
Yeah, me too. I'm gonna send his wife some balls.
Don't worry, Chris.
Chris,
you can
I'm
have my
messing with
balls.
you. I'm messing with you. Don't get mad at me.
I forgot to tell you, I put these deadlock bolts in all the doors, especially the air room. It's got 3 of them, so when it closes, you're fucked.
Don't worry. You'll have my balls by then, Chris.
Oh, Chris, when I get there, I'll just buy a tent and sleep in the backyard so your wife can sneak in.
Yeah. It's too cold out there right now.
Hey, I'll keep her warm. Would you tempt me with a challenge? Come on now.
I can hear her laughing down the hallway.
It's all fun and jokes.
She's come.
I ain't trying to piss nobody off. But am I?
No, she's not coming. No, I know you're joking, bro. I'm fucking up. Big chin.
I know, I love you. We already got plans. We're coming. We're just, it ain't going to be this December. It's going to be 2024? Yeah, 2024. 2024.
I didn't get that latest monitor.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just can't really afford it right now. I'd love to, but he won't do a payment plan. Obviously, he keeps the reptile until it's paid off, but he just doesn't want to do it. And that's the only option I have right now. I just don't have that money.
And
Shipping's pretty
Chris,
fucking
if
high.
I had the money, I would send it to you so that way when you produce babies, I get something out of it.
Well, I asked him, what does he think? He's got 6 left. And I said, what do you think's male and what do you think's female? And he said, well, I have 3 and 3 in different cages. So he feels like he's got 3 males and 3 females. Early days, right? Early days.
Yeah.
But from his experience, he's been doing this a while and he works at a reptile park here in Australia. So he's got a bit of experience. He also played a part with the Komodo dragons we just had here in Australia being born. So
Oh, really?
he's smart. Yeah, this is over a year ago now. We had 3 Komodo dragon babies born in our reptile park. It's pretty cool. First time it's happened here.
Super fucking cool. Because they're Komodo's off the island of Komodo, which is
they used to come from
is
here
that the
too,
east
right?
coast of you guys?
East, north, northeast of
Northeast.
us, roughly. But yeah, like they're around, but they used to be here. That's why we have the lace monitor. That's the cousin to it. That's why I love Lacey.
Damn.
That's why I
So
like
can you
lace monitor.
crossbreed them?
You can crossbreed a normal lace and a bells because the bells is a natural occurring
No,
morph.
no.
So
Can you crossbreed a Komodo and a lace?
or you're not allowed to do that here, but we can't keep Komodos as a pet. So maybe people in America, if they got a big lacy, they could try. But I don't think it would work, right? The Komodo would fucking eat it. Just saying. In my opinion, the
Well, yeah,
Komodo
but
would
if you
probably
get
eat
the
it.
male smaller than the female, he
I
could
think
do
he's
it.
still going to be dinner. They're going to have to be sort of brought up with each other. So they get you friendly with each other and know maybe not to eat each other. But I don't know. They're too smart to really understand. So
Yeah, you
but
really
that
make
would be
me
a
want
good
to
one.
move there and try this. Thank you.
You can't keep Komodos here, just saying.
Hey, well,
You keep
there's
Guinea
ways
pigs.
around everything.
Yeah, get a job in a zoo where they have one.
No, I
You get to
wouldn't do
play
that
with it
there
all
because I
day.
wouldn't be able to keep the babies.
Yeah, well, that means no. Well, this reptile park, they were actually camping on site for like 2 weeks prior to the eggs breaking open.
That's really
2 months
cool.
after the eggs broke, they were just sleeping with them, like not sleeping with them, but pretty much in the room with them, checking them, feeding them, keeping them going. Because this is the first time it's ever happened here, so they pumped a lot of nutrition and health into them, I guess, just to make sure their survival. And they're fucking mate, they're sick. I want one. I wish the law would change, right? I'd sell everything and buy one Komodo dragon. I'd have this biggest barrier. You know, when you go to Formula One, I'd have all that around the yard. Like, nothing can get out. Nothing's getting out. Nothing's getting in.
Yep.
Electric fence at the top. Security cameras, big signs. You make it past this fence, be prepared to have a bullet through your fucking temple. Or the lace monitor will rip your fingers off and your legs off, and I can't help that, right? I'm not going to stop him. Don't worry about big guard dogs or little barky yappy dogs. Worry about the big Komodo dragon running around. Nah,
Little
if
mini
only.
velociraptors.
If only. Yeah, it's like bringing back the dinosaur age. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch a Komodo dragon run after something, like a food prey item, yeah, to me, it's like I wasn't born, but I'm watching Jurassic Park again as a kid going, wow. You know, it's just fascinating. Even watching my Lacey chase food, it's fun. Not that I do live feed, but shit's got to eat sometimes.
I did sometimes. Actually, I gotta go pee real quick, and then I'm gonna check some food. So I'll be right back.
Okay. How you been, Eric?
Oh, living.
I heard a rumor you broke your arm.
I got my arm. The elbow's fractured. I mean, I quit wearing a sling. I take meds for it right now just to help with the pain, but I'm probably gonna have to have surgery to remove pieces and stuff in the fracture.
Really? Holy fuck.
A guy at work, we have the roll down doors on the big trucks, and I was reaching in for something. I was outside on the ground, and an idiot closed the door, didn't look.
Ouch.
It was out. It was out for like the first week, and now it's just like an annoying.
Did you give him the
pain.
sack?
Huh?
Did you give him the DCM? Don't come Monday?
Nah. I'm not the boss there no more.
Oh, okay. You
It's
just
nice. It's nice to be an employee, not to worry about getting bitched at
Yeah, that's true.
by the higher ups.
Sorry, I'm not even reading the chat.
I'm back. I'm listening. I'm just checking food now.
Yeah, my doctor, whenever he said that, he goes, "So how long is this, sling and stuff going to last with you?" I'm like, "Not long."
No. Walk out the door. See ya.
No, I used it and babied my arm for almost a week, and then I started using it again, and it's a weird pain right now, but it's tolerable. I don't lift a lot of heavy shit or nothing, so
Yep. No. Just keep an eye on it, and when the surgery's happening, fucking, we'll be thinking of you, mate. You'll be alright. You only got a couple of weeks off, hopefully.
he knows I'm going to procrastinate on surgery too, because that's just how I am.
And you're breeding reptiles right now, right? Or you have been breeding reptiles?
I've had a few pairings and stuff, but just waiting for fucking good signs.
That's all you can do, bro. That's all you can do. I gotta go get another beer.
Damn, that was quick, Chris.
Yeah, I smashed it.
He said
Hey, man, you're killing it.
He said he's not fucking around.
Whoa, bitch.
Hey, now she just wanted to kiss.
Did you guys see that? She almost got me in the face. That was close. Gross.
I wouldn't have. Hey, it's okay. I wouldn't have felt a thing.
Yo, I got stung in the side of my neck today by a fucking giant wasp.
Ugh.
It sucked so bad. See, I love my snakes. Like, I love when people complain about my snakes don't eat and shed. My snakes don't eat when they're gravid. Yeah, all my snakes fucking eat. They don't stop eating.
See that blackhead and the sable both have refused meals lately. A lot. Well, for a while now.
Oh, she's not eating. See, so this isn't my snake, and she's not eating because she hasn't been in my captivity for a long enough time. Plus, she's gravid. She's full of eggs. So now, I don't know who to feed this rat to. Oh, you ate, you big bitch. You ate too. Everybody's pounding down food. Man, I want fucking F&A. Eric, you still in here?
Yeah, I'm unlocking my door.
Okay. I want F&A's girl, the albino G-stripe girl, to fucking breed. I need my. Whoop. Oh, you bit me, bitch. Whoop. I need that redheaded breeder because she's a beast. She'll give a big fucking clutch. But my male don't want to lock with her. Ah, motherfucker, man. Asshole ass snakes.
They learned it from the owner.
Nothing like getting tagged. What did you eat? Oh, good shit. Good shit. Go, get back. Go. Get out. Good job. Yay, good job. Good job. Go. Good job. Water. Woo, go. Good job. Oh! Oh, motherfucker didn't eat.
Gotta love that.
Yo, I've had him for shit. When did I do my auction? Fucking Eric.
I
Wait,
had them for a couple months ago now.
Yeah, and he's still that fucking double hat, man. He won't eat. He just oh no. Oh,
Did he?
move, go, move.
Taking around. That sounds like somebody I know. Eric?
Shut up. Shut up. It doesn't sound like he's having very good luck with it either, though.
Nope, I'm not. Fuck.
That is running fucking perfect, that incubator. Thank you for that. There's no-
Did you get it yet, Derek, or no?
Yeah. There's no getting funny. I'm gonna get stuff. What about that? Can you leave my room? Possibly. Yeah.
Did you catch it?
No.
Oh.
I'm trying to sound like albino bread lies, Derek. Well, Derek and Eric. So I'll be honest with you. For the two of them, I paid 3,500 Australian dollars. I got free shipping, but I also bought a Woma python, 2 exanthic bread lies. Anyways, I'm trying to sell the albino bread lies for. One's 1,000 firm, which is the male because he looks so fucking good, and the female, I've got her now at $500, and not one person has messaged me. And in the comment, I put, if you want to buy the pair, I'm willing to sell the pair for $1,000. You pay shipping, but nobody's interested. That's so much of a big loss, right? That's like $2,500. Bye. Fucked. I don't have the exanthics anymore. I sold them to a mate. He's a burnout. He does the burnout thing here. His kids wanted reptiles, so they picked those ones. I don't know why. He could have picked the albinos, but the male exanthic. Remember how he used to bite me all the time? Well, he's causing an issue for the little kids. So I offered to take the male back and swap it. I do have another exanthic here from my mate. I have been talking to him about it. Which means, like we're together, we're a team, me and my mate, so it's 50-50 really. But I want to help him out. Like, I don't want the kid to be worried about the snake trying to bite him. It's only cage defensive. Once he's out and he's chilled out for 5 or 10 minutes, he's pretty good. Like, pretty good. But trying to get him out of the cage is not easy. Yeah.
Chris, anything with a mouth can bite.
Huh?
Anything with a mouth can bite.
Oh, no shit. Yeah. But he's like one of those cage defensive snakes, The other snake, they can put their hand in and grab her easily. She's a puppy dog. I actually regret selling her. She was so good looking for a snake. Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to sell my Woma python. Fuck, he's getting big now. But yeah, I've still got a purebred lie. She's stunning. She's the best one. I would show you, but she's in a shit mood. So I say shit mood. She's literally been hanging down. She only got fed like 2 days ago. So she's still in that one of strike pros, like hanging down, waiting for something to run by. I walk, like, even now I'm waving my hand slightly off to the side of the cage, and she's like watching me, like getting closer. She's just an evil bitch. I'll show you. See if I can show you. Wow, my phone's a bit melts. Can you see her?
Yeah. Yeah, but
She's a bitch.
I think the normal red lies are the best looking now. Oh, look,
I do too, being honest.
Derek means business. He put his glasses on.
Where is it? Luna?
All right, talk to you.
Are you trying
I
to get
might
the
have to
dog
jump
help you
off here in a
find it?
minute. Fuck, I just got a warning saying my phone's getting too hot. This StreamYard shit really hurts.
Yeah.
Sorry if I look stupid blowing at my phone, but I have to.
Well, you are in a hot room too, though. So
Yeah, I've cooled it down a bit, but it's still getting pretty warm. Hang on. It's getting hotter. That's probably why. Alright, still G. The phone blows up.
what's it about? Like
Right.
6 p.m. or something over there, 7 or something like that.
4:20. 4:20. Shout out to the 4:20 people. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, it's 4:20 in the Wednesday afternoon.
Oh, I'm sorry about laughing, but I just watched Derek grab this hook and start running.
Yeah, run past.
He's still chasing it.
What's your most hungriest snake? Take that out and put it on the ground. It will find it. I actually had to do that the other day. My son went to get ready for school, and he comes out and he's like, there was a fucking mouse in the bathroom. I'm like, excuse me, what's your language? He's like, no, seriously, there's a fucking mouse in the bathroom. I'm like, what? The rodents are downstairs. How does one rodent become upstairs? And then my missus is like, you were feeding the rodents the other night, and you disappeared for half an hour. I said, I had to go to the toilet. She goes, did you put a cage over the top? And I went, oh, maybe one did get out. We found it. I gave it to the hungriest snake. I only had to open the door. I nearly got my finger taken off.
See, that'd be nice if your Lacey was real puppy dog tame. Just let that thing out and let it catch it.
Yeah, well, anybody wants to be a sponsor and help me out, we can get this Lacey and we can agree on a name. I'm literally, it's not out of my price range. It's just with taking on all my mate stuff right now. Yeah, it's. Oh, trust me, I've already discussed with my missus. I'd be sleeping in a room away from everybody with the lace monitor, not in a cage. Here, mate, come sleep next to Dad under my armpit.
I caught it.
He got it. But that's
It
what I
was
want. I want a puppy dog.
It was
Lacey.
funny though, because a little bit ago you seen him. He was standing there. He's like, see him throw his arms down like he was mad, like a little kid throwing a temper tantrum.
I was, but I caught it.
That's crazy.
I had a big old black throat years back that whenever I'd have something get loose, he was a puppy dog.
Yeah.
I used to go pick him up and just set him down. Like, as soon as it would zing out, he'd go after it. And I'm like, yep, you're done now, buddy.
Yep. Yeah, well, that's the next thing. The lace monitor cage is coming up here. It's probably going to have to go on this wall. And this hatchy rat will have to move.
5 people watching. What are you 5 people watching? Comment in the chat. I want to know who's still watching. I know my hot Australian wife is watching.
No, she just left.
Yeah, she was just, you missed her. She was in there.
Where?
Yeah, she just left. She's going to the
room with Chris. You were just chasing a rat around, though.
Oh, fuck. Well, all right. I know Blakers is in here. And then I don't know who the other four. So, like, Karma in the chat. Who's watching? I want some love.
What up, live?
I'm sweating. I'm sweating.
G'day, lives. Haven't seen you
Who's
for a
live
bit.
feeds here?
Where's Mike? Mike should be joining soon. He should be waking up.
Should be waking up. It's fucking 7:30 there. He's already on his way to work.
Oh, Live's here. What's up, Live, brother? Come on, join
Derek.
in. Links in the chat.
Mike could already be on his way to work at 7:30.
Yeah, that's true. But
He doesn't really get on socials, though.
all right.
He's
Royal
giving it a-
Goofballs is listening. Thank you for listening. I appreciate it. You just heard me chasing down an ASF, but I caught it. And now it's getting fed off. Oh, it's getting eaten. Snake already got it. I gotta check.
That's what I'm watching right now.
Blakers here still.
Well, Blakers is always here.
Yeah. Derek, I have to admit though, that was entertaining to watch you run back and forth.
I bet it was. I bet it was.
Were you really asking the dog to find it?
Yes. Luna's good at that. My dog, she's good at that.
Did she even get up?
Yeah, she was there. She helped me. She was right next to me when I caught it.
If I would have said that to my dog, he would have sat there and just looked at me whenever I had one, or else I would have fucking probably ran from a rat. Sacred Serpents is here too.
My fucking innate. I didn't do nothing.
Hey, at least you didn't lose it like Derek did.
No, I'm not
I
serious.
didn't lose it. I caught it.
Yeah, 20 minutes later.
Hey, at least we had entertainment. It was funny watching it.
That legit took me 5 minutes, if that.
That took you like 20
more than
minutes.
5 minutes.
You even missed your other girlfriend from Australia. That's how much it took out.
And I just deprived the snake because I wanted another one to eat. And she wanted to eat it, but she'll get a bigger rat pup tomorrow. Man, I'm sweating. That was where I tore apart the whole bottom of the basement. Like,
well, I know because the whole thing was shaking. Like I watched your screen shake because I knew where you were at that time.
I fucked up everything, but I got it. As a man, a loot rat is a no-no. That can't happen.
I was talking to the old man, my mom's old man, and we were talking about snake racks and stuff like that. And I was showing him like the industrial stuff. He goes, dude, why don't we just build a frame and build like that? He goes, I can build things the hold them tubs up. He goes, you order the tubs, and he goes, fuck them and all their metal stuff. He goes, I can build.
Gage is awake.
He said, I can build some nice custom stuff. We can paint and put casters on. He goes, build just a wooden frame. And I'm like, well, we could do that. I was like, it'll save me a little bit of money, but I was like, then I got to figure out how they do the heat on theirs.
I'm happy I caught the rat. I didn't acknowledge everything you just said. I'm happy I caught the rat.
I just want to figure out how they do the heat on the racks like them.
Like what? Like these?
Yeah.
So I don't. Well, like I said, I think I said it last week. You gotta have. It's gotta be a Herpstat 2, because you gotta have 2 probes. You gotta have one on the bottom, one 3 rows up, and one 4 rows up. And
Well,
it's
no,
gonna be,
I just meant how they run the heat because I get the
so the
general.
heat is in. You know what I'll do tomorrow is I'll send you pictures. I gotta take apart the bottom part of it because it doesn't heat up enough. So I'm gonna pull off that heat panel, which it's on a metal slab, but it's wrapped in like not tinfoil, but like tinfoil tissue
Tape.
paper.
Oh,
Like it's weird. Like it's like fluffy paper, but tinfoily. But it's got a stainless steel top. But then it's got like tish or like tinfoil tissue paper that it just sticks to where the heat's inside that. So I gotta see how that's done, but I gotta pull that part off because it's not fucking heating, which is fine because that's where I put all my mails in it. My mails go on the bottom. Sacred, what's up, honey? I'm glad you're in here.
because
Sorry,
we're talking about
I'm
building
I'm
our
late to seeing that. I'm sorry. I was chasing down a rat. I had to catch it. Like
we were talking about building our own racks like that because we can run the little arms to hold the tubs up and everything. You know what I mean? I just want to figure out exactly how they do their heat on there. That way,
On those racks behind Derek,
I'll show
yeah.
you. I'll show you.
aren't they?
It's a panel.
They're fed by. Yeah, it's a panel, and they like the
Well,
heat cord
he's gonna.
clips into
He
it.
said he's tearing. He said he's tearing it apart though, like the panel itself. That'll give me an idea on what I got to do.
Yeah, I gotta take apart the bottom one to see why it's not heating up. So, but it's a panel that goes. Or let me see. Oh God, I don't have multiple empty tubs in a single row. So,
Oh no, it's cool. Just wait till you're going to do
no,
whatever.
I'm gonna do it. Shut up.
Do it tomorrow.
No, I'm gonna do it right now. I'm gonna show you.
Because you're completely going to tear something apart anyways tomorrow. I mean,
I'm just gonna show you right now. I'm just gonna give you a little glimpse.
Shout out to my missus if you're watching. Dinner sounds good.
Oh yeah, tell the Big D sounds good.
Big D's like 18 hours away. Like that's not gonna happen. It'll be cold by the time it gets here.
No, I'm always hard. I'm sorry, warm. All right, let's see. Let's see if you can see this. Can you see that on the camera? So you see this panel right here?
yeah, okay.
So
So
this
it's just a heat.
panel,
Yeah.
it's a stainless steel piece that's God, what's the word to look for? It's like L bend around the corners, but underneath is. Can you hear that?
Yeah.
All right, so there's heat tape in there, but with like some foamy shit. So I don't know what that foamy shit is, but that's nice and that's it's decently warm. It's what? Oh, but this one is not. This side is. This side
That's
not.
what I do. They basically put heat tape in there and something that's basically like an insulator that's flame retardant or whatever against it.
Yeah, it's definitely flame retarded, like or whatever that word is. Oh, where'd Chris go?
Either his phone was getting hot a little bit ago, I know that. But it heats up the metal and the heat just goes up.
Hey, Eric, your microphone's fucking up like crazy. There's no heat on that side. Damn, I gotta go through this whole rack. That's shitty.
Did that fix it?
Yes. I just told Mike to join us. He just wrote me.
All right. So basically, what all it is that heat tape with a basically a metal on top of it, an insulator underneath it, so it heats up that whole piece of metal and heats upwards.
But it goes the whole length. Whatever the heat is goes the whole length. And I've had this for, I think, going on 4 years now. And now it's starting to fuck up. I don't like that.
Like I'm gonna figure out the process.
Stop talking. Your shit's fucked up again. Back out and come back in. I don't hear shit you're saying if you're saying anything. All right, Eric, I'm going to go backstage. Big Mike wants to join, but he wants to go backstage. So, sign out, come back in. I'll be backstage. Chat, everybody watching, I know you guys had so much fun watching me chase down this rat, look all fucking crazy like I do. Sorry. I appreciate you guys for joining the 3rd episode of No Fux Given. It was fun. This Thursday, another episode coming up, episode 4. Maybe I'll have somebody that wants to join before I join by myself. That'll be super dope, super cool. If not, no big deal. But let's look forward to this Thursday for No Fucks Given episode 4. And I just appreciate you guys joining. I'm sorry about Thirsty Thursdays, and I'm sorry that I've been obsolete from YouTube. I'm starting to get back into it. I've just been going through some shit. So, but I'm trying to get back into it. But thank you all for watching. I really do truly appreciate it. And I got more videos to come of egg cuttings coming up soon. I didn't do any videos of egg pullings. That's not what I did this season. I'm trying to do those videos right now. But I really appreciate it. And I'll see you all very, very soon. But I'm going to go backstage and hang out with a couple other people. I love you all. Look at the man just joined. But I love you all. And you say hi to Big Mike, but we're going backstage. Deuces.